Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me on this Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. I'm sending you all so much love. If you are watching this with me live right now, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are watching this with me as a replay later on, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay, and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. So welcome everyone, happy Easter. We got Ruka, happy Easter honey. CeCe Lynn, welcome, good morning, happy Easter to you as well. And the most amazing thing happened earlier on. Hey Melissa, Guided Mama Peeps, good morning, happy Easter to you. Later on in the Daily Love reading, you're going to be blown away by the message, okay? Very powerful Easter message connected with the dove. And I was tidying around this morning, and where I always keep all my cards here, I moved the table and adjusted it slightly, and this was behind, it was underneath. I can't believe it, honestly, because this is like a huge message about rebirth. It's about union, it's about peace, it's about God coming through and saying it's all going to be okay. And this was just such a great message for me today, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I am sharing this a little bit later on as well, with a little bit of music. So this is such a great blessing to come through. It was right behind the cupboards. I moved the cupboard in there. I thought, what's that card? And this was the card. So it says Divine Mystery. And I feel the message is to be at peace with the journey and allow things to unfold naturally instead of stressing over everything like we do. And Archangel Raziel, the psychic angel, is reminding us that we have psychic intuition and power and strength. And that all comes from within and above. So focus on peace today. Beautiful message to come through, and you'll understand why when you watch today's Daily Love reading. So big welcome to everyone who's jumping in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. We've got Andrea in the house. We've got Anne. We've got Sarah. Happy Easter to you guys. We've got Tara. Welcome, welcome. Happy Easter to all one and all. Okay, so we're going to start with a message for Andrea says, any message for my loved ones, please? My father, Hector, or anyone else about my birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. Let's get some birthday cakes in the chat. Okay, for Andrea there. Let's get some birthday cakes in the chat for you. There we go. I'll just pop you that in. That's coming through for me for your birthday. So happy birthday, honey. Let's bring you in a message from the other side then. So what's the message coming through for you from the other side for your birthday, or anything else you need to know? What's the message from the other side? It will get better. Wow, it will get better. This is coming through from the other side, whether you're connecting here with your dad or whomever in heaven and spirit is saying, it will get better. One card out. So whatever's going on right now, whatever challenges you've been through, whatever struggles, it will get better. And that's such a beautiful message to come through on Easter Day. It will improve, it will get better. So let me bring you in as well a message from the Gifts of Life deck. So what's the message coming through today? The message for you is the gift of love. Look at this. It says, love yourself and your individual traits unconditionally. New circles of love will evolve around you out of your love for yourself. So those new circles of love could be new friends coming in for you. Could be also connected with new love. So that could be your person returning in a new way. Or if you're manifesting new love. But I feel this is more about a new circle of friends coming in. And they are giving me a little bit of a block in the throat chakra today. So I do feel things are being released. And happy birthday. Sending you so much love. Hey Victor, thank you for being here, honey. And thank you so much for sending me that beautiful Easter message you just sent me. Happy Easter to you as well. And I'm sending you and Meow with so much love. So Victor says, morning Liz. Meow, meow to you. And Angela's here sending everyone Easter love as well. So Victor says, may I have any messages for my beautiful twin and a message from Father God? Oh, bear with, my chat jumped up. From Father God, where have you gone? There you are. Where's it gone? Where's your message gone? It just disappeared. Where's it gone? There you are. May I have any message from my beautiful twin, a message from Father God, please? So what does your masculine want you to know on this day? What does your masculine want you to know on this day? And a big thank you to everyone who's here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. Self-love opens all the right doors. So I feel this is really a message for you from God saying, remember, when you're loving yourself and you're focusing on you, it will open all the right doors for you. It will create the way forward. And I feel that this is where your twin is right now, working out what doors to open in their life and what doors to close. Because I feel this is about their life evolving and transforming. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, relax. Ghosting you is processing for them. So I definitely feel that he's processing. Obviously, I know you're not stressing over anything here. It's not like you're being ghosties, but I feel you're being reminded in the silence. He is doing the work right now. So I want to bring in a gift of love, a gift of life for you, but it really is a gift of love because this life is such a gift. And I feel we forget that sometimes. So we've got the gift of connection. And I feel the connection is what you have with your twin. That's why it's coming through. And also the connection you have with God and your angels and guides. So connect with the resources, knowledge and opportunities the universe provides for you at this time and act upon them. So you're being given all the resources, all the knowledge, all the opportunities, everything you need for this connection to move forward. So I feel this is such a huge sign of change. And your twin is saying to you, third eye chakra, they're giving me fear. So whenever any fear pops up or whenever there's anything that's causing a challenge, they're giving me a bit of fear there. Remember, you can see things through your third eye. So I feel your person's third eye is opening more and more because you're becoming more and more connected in the 5D. And it says, moving beyond limited perspective, illusions, gaining clarity, looking deeper, and through the eyes of your counterpart to see both sides of the story. And what I'm actually feeling as well is, when you're looking into your own eyes, you're seeing your twin. So when you're looking into your eyes, you're seeing them looking back at you and vice versa. So I definitely feel that you're seeing things differently because you're connecting more with your eyes. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful. So big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you all so much love on this beautiful Easter day. I'm going to do a message for Sarah, says, from New Zealand, welcome. I would love to ask Raymond's feelings for me. So how is Raymond feeling about you today? How is Raymond feeling about you today? Or what does he want you to know? He's saying, I love variety, but there is something about you I just can't resist. So really what he's saying is you're different than everyone else. Any other person he's been around or he's been involved with, you're different. So you touch all the buttons, you tick all the boxes. He wants you to know that he loves you for who you are. And you are different than anyone else he's met before. Yeah, look at this. You were perfect from head to toe, inside and outside. So he wants you to know today that you are perfect. So it doesn't matter who else he's been around or what they've looked like or been like or what the jobs have been or the people they've been. You are the perfect one. You tick all the boxes and that's beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to anyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you all so much love. I'm going to answer one more and then I'm going to go to donations. I'm going to do Tara says, Happy Easter, and the same to you. Any message from Ben? How's he feeling? So how is Ben feeling today? He's saying to you, I feel like the universe is punishing me for how I treated you. So he's getting some kind of karma right now. So however he's treated you, if he's treated you badly or he's messed you around or, he's hurt you in any way, he feels right now like he's getting punished for that. So he'll be going through something right now, a dark night of the soul, tower moment maybe. So I definitely feel you need to relax about things because God sees all. And he's definitely doing some deep processing about this. Yeah, he's going through a heart chakra activation. So you're being reminded you're always connected. And you're going to feel that deep in the heart. And I feel he's going through all of these feelings and emotions so he can come back to you in a much better energy. So he can come to you in a more vulnerable way, open his heart to you, tell you how he does feel, and apologise for whatever has happened. But he's getting some kind of karma right now. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go to some of the donations then so I don't get behind. So thank you for being here, everyone. Remember, if something is resonating for you, even if it's not directly for you, take the message. And I want to say a big thank you to my moderators for doing such an amazing job. We've got Melissa in the house, Renee, Victor as well. Thank you for being here. It means so much to me. Renee, so great to see you. And thank you for sending me that email as well. That's exactly what I needed to see yesterday. So, and I'll tell you why later. I'll message you back later. There are blocks being released today. I'm getting a block. I felt this just before I started coming on. So I do feel this about blocks being released in communication. And the sun's out today as well. It's a gorgeous day here in the UK. Okay, Raluca, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the rainbow on the donation. We're all protected. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from the angels about what's coming for me and what my DM is working on, if in 3D is the sun change? So let's get you a gift of life card. And obviously you've been working hard on yourself. So you've got the gift of persistence here because you have been working hard on you, and this is about not giving up. You know, there's many times when you could have give up and, you know, just been in bed all day, and you've just carried on. You've got up, you've got things done, you've continued, and the angels are so proud of you. So it says, trust the process. And this is really what you're learning right now. You're learning the power of surrender and giving it to God and having faith. So trust the process, embrace the journey, walk the path persistently until you reach your desired destination. So the message really is to keep going. And you may see polar bears. So this is about not worrying about what will happen or when it's going to happen or anything else. It's about being in the energy of peace. So what does your masculine want you to know? What's he working on? He's actually saying that, he's saying, I look at, and this is powerful. He's saying, I look at my phone every day, hoping I would see a message from you. Now, this is interesting because I recorded some videos for the channel yesterday, and the masculines moving forward, okay, into next weekend especially, and manifesting the feminine, contacting that. And that's what I'm connecting with, okay? So you may find this potent energy around you around the weekend. So start feeling any urgency around the weekend. Just breathe, okay? And you'll understand what I mean when we get there. But he said, I'm looking at my phone, wondering if you're going to message me. So he is wondering why perhaps you haven't messaged him or what you're doing. So I do feel he's curious about you. And what's he working on? So there is going to be some 3D changes, but this is about you trusting the process. Yeah, look at this, initiating communication, guided to reach out. He wants communication. And I feel right now he's actually trying to manifest you to communicate with him. It doesn't mean you should, but you'll understand what I'm talking about when you watch Friday and Saturday's videos next week. Okay, that's when you'll understand what I'm talking about here. So relax about it, trust the journey and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, happy Easter to you. Happy Easter. Please a message from my DM how he feels for me today. He wrote a song, was it about me? It affected me so much. Well, if it affected you in that way, you know it was about you. So trust your intuition. So we've got empath. And this is reminding you that you know your truth, because the empath energy is about your feelings and emotions. I picked up the wrong deck here. I want to connect with this one. What does the song mean? So you're both being drained by those around you and through negative situations. So what this means is make sure you're shielding yourself. Okay, and boundaries may be needed right now for protection. So because of some negativity around. And I feel that the reason why he's created that song is to show you that you're going to get through any challenges or negative energies. So you're being reminded, the reason, you've got to lift your vibration. The reason empath has come through is because you're being reminded to trust yourself. They give me a sneeze coming on. And a sneeze is about feeling you've made a mistake or being afraid of making a mistake. So I feel there could be some kind of apology in that song, okay? So have compassion for what you're going through and for what he's going through. Lift your vibration and focus on gratitude. Okay, that's the message. So the angels want you to keep your vibration high right now. Shield yourself. Remember, you're being protected. And there needs to be some boundaries between you. So I do feel he's wrote that song. I do feel it was about you. And you know that because you are an empath. So you're being guided in this card to trust what you feel. And this could be a song connected with having compassion in some way, reminding you to lift your vibration, focus on gratitude, to be at peace with where you are. And I feel if you're doing those things, it's going to help you. So let's get one more card about what he wants to say. What else does he want to say? It was easier to lie than tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. So, you know, what they do is they can lie about their feelings, hide them, you know, lie about things in their life because it's easier. In other words, sometimes as well, I'm not saying this is what he's done, but this may resonate with someone watching. Sometimes they can say things to make you hate them because then it's easier for you to give them the space they need or to allow them to, you know, have that kind of time. So I'm not saying he's done that, but I feel I need to share that with someone. But what he's saying is it was easier to lie than tell you the truth. So it's not that he's lied to you. It may have just held back his feelings, or, it may have been hard for him to speak his truth. So he wants you to know that that's fully what he intends to do. He wants to speak his truth to you. And that there may be some kind of truth in this song. I hope that helps, okay? Small thank you for the members milestone, honey. Thank you for being a member for 26 months. It means so much. Hello, beautiful angel. Can I get a message from David, please? So what does David want to say to you? What does David want to say? I messed up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make it right. So he's apologising for whatever's happened. He feels like he's messed something up. He's actually saying, I effed it up. So it feels bad to him. And he's saying, I am going to make it right. I just don't know how to or what to say. So he's working out how to move forward right now. So what else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? And this is another reason why I feel over the weekend, next weekend, they're going to be trying to manifest communication, because they feel that they've messed something up. Yeah, he may have some obligation or responsibility or duty right now. So he's sorting out his karmic ties. So he's also apologising for those things that he may be focusing on that may be keeping him away from you. So it's like he said, I'm sorry if you don't feel like my number one or my priority. I'm sorting all of this out so I can move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Judy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I get messages from my DM? So what's going on with your DM today? I've never felt anything like this before. So you're being reminded that when they've never felt anything like this before, they can feel scared, they can feel confused, they can feel stressed out, they can feel triggered, many things. So it's like he's saying, please have compassion for what I'm going through, because I've never experienced this before. Look at this, I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. So he's going to put a ring on it. Okay, so this is a sign about marriage coming in, commitment, because he's never felt like this before. So he's saying, when the time is right, I'm going to marry you. When the time is right, I'm going to propose and I'm going to put a ring on it. So have faith in the journey right now. So let's get a message for you. They give me a block. So the message coming through for you is healing power. So if there's any blocks or issues in communication, remember you have the healing power to turn it around. So there is a healing taking place right now. Let me just move this pillow out the way. And let me bring you a gift of life card as well. What else do you need to know? We've got the gift of belonging, because he knows he belongs with you. So he's going to put a ring on it. Okay, saying sanctify the circles that surround your life. So this could well be you cleansing, cleansing your vibration, moving on from certain people in your own life, changing things. So strengthen your sense of belonging. I feel that strengthen your connection through knowing it's real and trusting in it, because it says strengthen your sense of belonging, which will bring inner peace and joy and create new connections that will give you a sense of confidence and strength. So I feel what you need to know here is that your connection is going to be filled with strength and confidence, because you're going to get married, you're going to have a commitment. So you can be strong in your faith right now, in the knowingness that you belong together. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank in his silence? So what does Frank want to say? He's saying to you, the grass wasn't greener. I regret my actions. I'm a fool. So it's like he's saying to you, anytime he's gone back to that situation, I'm talking about the past. He feels like he wants you to know in the past when he's gone back into his situation. They're giving me a block there as well. If I am coughing through this, it's because I am connecting with blocks being released right now. It's Easter Sunday, and Jesus removing these blocks around communication or issues about speaking the truth, okay? And I'm connecting with that big time. So he wants you to know, anytime he's gone back there, it wasn't greener there. He regrets his actions for doing that and he feels like a fool. So he is also working through why he did the things he did. And he hasn't gone back there. It's like he's letting you know that when he did in the past. So he's saying, I ghosted you because it was getting intense. I don't let people into my life easily because I have trust issues. And this was a hard lesson I needed to learn. I was out of control. So what he's saying is, in that situation he was in before, he was out of control there. He wasn't in control of his life because he was going with the flow. He was kind of stuck in a comfort zone, going round and round in circles. And now he's taken back his power. He is in control. And he's saying that was a hard lesson I needed to learn. And I'm learning how to get my power back. So again, he's kind of saying to you, give him time to transition into this next phase. And that's why you feel like he's ghosting you. He isn't really ghosting you though. He's processing, he's going through all this change. But he's saying it was just getting a bit intense. And I still have trust issues. So I feel you've got to give him the time here, Anne, you know. There's nothing wrong between the two of you. He's just still healing himself from the past. Yeah, the pain during separation grows you. So you may feel in heartbreak right now because you're not physically together, but it's growing the both of you. And it really is a gift that you're being given right now. So what's the gift of coming through to you for Easter? You've got the gift of learning. And he's just said, I've been learning my lessons. So welcome new opportunities to discover yourself and grow. Be open to learn from people and situations and allow new choices and resolutions to appear. So this is reminding you things are working for the best, you know, because he's learning how to open up to you. And this is going to bring in an openness that you've never shared before. So the angels say, open yourself up. And this is also to new situations, new experiences, new challenges. Believe anything is possible. Because it's all about growth, the gift of growth. So you've got the gift of learning, the gift of openness, and the gift of growth. So as you're getting ready to move on to the next stage of your life, to recognize the resources, skills, and natural abilities that help you to leap forward. Be confident you are ready. So this is all shifting and changing. There's no need for you to worry right now. Have faith that he's going through a change. So focus on self-love, self-care. Let me pull a card for you. Yeah, finding their freedom. He's finding his freedom. So he's already found his freedom from the situation. Now he's got to find emotional freedom. And you've got to learn how to let him do that in his own time. And remember, look at that ghosting you as processing. I hope that helps, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, Easter Twin Flame message, please, from Will. Thank you for the donation, honey, and thank you for being here. So, message coming through for you today. And happy Easter to everyone as well, okay? The message is, yes, I was cheating. And he's saying, on myself, because I was hiding my true feelings. So what he's saying is, he was cheating himself out of this connection. So yes, I was cheating. I'm not feeling that's like cheating on you or cheating on anyone else, unless it's a third party and that's what he's referring to. What I'm feeling is he's saying, I was cheating myself and you because I was hiding my true feelings for you. And he was hiding his true feelings from you because he was scared of commitment and he didn't want to lose his freedom, or he didn't want to lose some part of himself. So it's like he said, I was cheating myself out of this connection and out of this love through my own fear. And the message is, I messed up. I don't know what to say or how to make it right. So he wants to apologise for cheating you both out of time together. And he said, I was hiding my feelings from you because they scared me. This love scares me because it's intense. So he's trying to explain to you why he's done the things he's done. They give me fear. So I feel he's definitely releasing fear around this. Yeah, there's fear there. What else is coming through? We've got, moving on with love. So he's dealing with and healing the past. So he's releasing the past. So there could be a third party that he's walking away from because he's becoming someone new. Okay, it says deep transformation 555. So this could well be him saying to you, I need to move on from whatever's holding me back from you, or whomever is holding me back from you, to find freedom. And he's apologising. He may have felt like he's been cheating on you. You know, if he's been involved with anyone else or he's been releasing something else. So he's getting ready to move on from whatever it is that's holding him back from being with you with love. In other words, doing it the right way because he's becoming someone new. So he is transforming for you, and you may see 555 or butterflies. And this could also be a sign for you to release anything from your past, to forgive, to heal, to maybe sage yourself or sage the home or cleanse your environment, ready for the next step, because I feel a new chapter is coming in. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jennifer, thank you for the donation, a message from Adam. So what does Adam want to say to you today? He's saying to you, I have abandonment issues. So he's being very honest with you. Okay, he said, I have abandonment issues, had a rough childhood. He said, I grew up in a single parent household. Now, if he did, then he's telling you that today. If for any reason they were together, the parents, he will have felt in some way like there was only one of them around. Okay, so that could be connected with working away or just not being there, or, you know, being self-involved or whatever. So he's saying, I have abandonment issues because I had a rough childhood. So that's also affecting him today. So there's a lot of power coming up today in these cards where they're admitting deep things, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry I've hurt you so many times. So he's also saying, I've hurt you a lot. I know I have so many times because of my own abandonment issues. So again, remember, it's nothing to do with you directly. So don't take it personally. It's because he's got abandonment issues. He had a rough childhood. And obviously we all have rough childhoods. We all go through something. It's not like we all have, you know, a perfect fairy tale childhood. We all go through something to grow and evolve and transform. But he's admitting why he's been through certain things. So he said, I'm sorry I've hurt you so many times. So I feel he definitely is going to come back in at the right time with an apology. I hope that helps, okay? So it's like he's helping you to understand him today. Renee, thank you for the donation. Happy Easter, honey. And Angela is sending you lots of love, and to everyone today. She's excited because it's Easter. May I please get any Easter messages meant for me? Thank you. Sending love to you and the babies. And back to you, Mozzie and AJ and Teresa as well. So what's the gift coming through to you today? And what a beautiful gift you received as well with that key. Very powerful. So you've got, yeah, absolutely. You're being given the gift of intuition. So again, it's like you're being guided to know what you are feeling and to know what you are experiencing is correct. So the angels say, be attentive. And that's what you're doing. You're being attentive. And all these messages come in, all these signs, all these, gifts that you're given. Allow yourself to listen and observe your environment. Isn't that beautiful? Because that's what you do. You know, your environment is where you receive things. It says rely on your intuition to guide your way. So it's like the angels saying to you, when you receive a gift or when you receive a sign or a sync like you do, you know through your own intuition what the message is, and it's guiding your way. So what else is going on? What else do you need to know? We've got, 5D cosmic connection. Give me fear. Oh, really toxic fear there being released. So again, remember we spoke about not long ago for you, the indigestion. I feel that's being released out. Okay, because it just gave me that, like, you know when you burp and it feels stuck, it's like that's being released right now. So because of the 5D connection, so meeting up to talk and make love in the 5D. So this may well be what you're experiencing. And this could be in dreams. You know, I'm not saying you're necessarily admitting or initiating, because you may not be admitting certain things to each other or emitting. They give me the word emitting, which is like the signal, but it's definitely going on in dream state or, I feel things, it's like they give me the word admitting, initiating and emitting. So I feel this could be something's being admitted in the 5D. So he may be admitting things to you through his higher self. Yeah, he's deep in thought. He's working out what to say. So he may be admitting things to you through the emission of like the signal that's coming through the 5D. Because he's deep in thought. This will be about you. It'll be about his life, other things. And he's working out what to say. I hope that helps, okay? And I'll give you a little message later on as well. Sophia, thank you for the donation. Happy Easter messages for the rest of the month. So what's the gift coming to you for the rest of this month? What's the gift coming to you for the rest of the month? So you've got the gift of relaxation and the gift of faith. So if you relax and have faith, then everything will fall into place for you. So the angels say, relax from all the intensity. So you may feel this month it's very intense. So if it starts getting intense or the intensity increases, and that could be the emotions, the feelings, the kundalini rising, relax. Let go of your desire for control. So again, as the divine feminine, we must let go of control. Trust the universe and its wisdom to guide you along the right path. And you may be seeing 717, 1010. So the angels say that you're being given the gift of faith. So believe in yourself and your abilities to fulfill significant goals in your life. So one of your goals could be being in union, or it could be something else you're manifesting. So you must have faith that what's meant for you will be for you, and that you are powerful and strong. So be certain that things will appear exactly at the time you truly need them. And that's what you're being shown. Things are going to appear when you need them. So in other words, you're going to be in union at the right time. You're going to have all the resources at the right time. Things are going to show up at the right time. So have faith in that and relax about the journey. So if things start getting intense, breathe, relax, do some breath work, go in nature, and have faith, and you'll be okay. Because when you have a small amount of faith, like a mustard seed, it will move mountains in your life. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, how are you? I'm great, thank you. I hope you are too. Any message from IDM? Is there anything I need to know? How is he doing? Sending love to Angela, and she's sending you so much love back as well today. So let's see what's going on then. So how is he doing? What's he going through right now? How is he doing? There's your card. See it fly out by itself there. He's having lucid, vivid dreams about you, okay? Let's see what this one is as well. So lucid, vivid dreams, you're going to be connecting in dreams. So you may find that your dreams start getting stronger and more intense, especially as we move towards the new moon. Okay, so lucid, vivid dreams about you. Yeah, because you're being pulled back together. So he feels the magnetic pull. He's dreaming about you. He's being guided to. He can't stay away from you. You know he can't. It's too intense, okay? It doesn't matter what's going on. So you've got, karmic lesson. So remember, the karmic situation right now is a lesson. And it's teaching him that he is enough to choose himself, that he deserves love. Because when they're stuck in those karmic cycles they won't break free from, it's because they're not feeling good enough, or they're not feeling worthy, or they don't feel that they are enough to make a change. You know, they haven't got the strength, or, they're being cowardly in a way. So he's got to find the strength to change. He's got to realise he is worthy enough to deserve your love. And he's apologising really for this karmic lesson he's in and the time it's taking. So I feel you're being guided to trust him right now. So what's his naked truth? Okay, what's his naked truth? What does he want to say to you right now in this moment? Give me fear. So he will be going through a lot of fear. Yeah, he's saying, I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening now to my intuition. I know you're the one. So when he says bad advice, I don't necessarily mean he's been talking about you or talking about anything. But he may have listened to people who perhaps say that he should stay where he is, or, he's received bad advice in some way about something. And he's saying, now I'm not going to care what people think because I know you're the one. So I'm going to listen to my own intuition. So this is a good sign because he's dreaming about you. He's being shown things in dreams and he knows and recognises what he needs to do. And I feel he is realising now that this cycle he's in is a lesson that he's got to free himself from by choosing himself. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. So I have done you a question at the beginning, and you're saying, any messages from Ben? Is he feeling sad? Now give me the word sad. He must be feeling sad. How is he feeling really? He said he's not ready for me now. It's okay to online date now. Well, I feel he's sad. And this may be a feeling of sadness because he can sense that you may be wanting to explore your options. Because the angels are saying, obviously it's okay for you to do what you feel you want to do. So if you feel that, okay, he's not ready for me, so I'm going to see what's out there for me. There's nothing wrong with that. You just remember this, the masculines learn through physical experiences with other people. Feminines learn through their spiritual encounters with God and getting it on with the universe, not necessarily being involved in other relationships. So that's something you may have to, experience to kind of realise yourself. You may go on some dates and realise it's not actually for me because I know that I want to be with Ben. So I'm going to not wait, but you're going to live your life to the full until the universe brings you back together because you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So really what he's saying is he isn't ready for you because it's nothing to do with you. It's nothing you're doing wrong. It's not a reflection of you at all. It doesn't mean that, you're not right for him. It means that he's not feeling enough yet. He's not feeling good enough. He's not feeling worthy. He's not feeling healed enough. He's not feeling like he can match your energy and your light. So remember that you're being protected. You're being protected until he can show up for you. So you do what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with dating or, can't mess the journey up. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, you can't mess the journey up. So if you want to date others or you want to see what's out there, there's nothing wrong with that. And really, he's giving you a green light to do that anyway because he said, I'm not ready right now. So if he's not ready right now, that means you're single, you're free. Okay, so you can do what you want to do. Don't feel guilty about anything. Okay, obviously, and that's what he feels sad about. So what does he want you to know? He's saying, yes, I was cheating. And again, I'm feeling this cheating on the self. Yeah, because when this card's coming out, it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, he's being two-timing you or cheating on you. It's whatever the other card's saying. He's saying, I was cheating on myself because I couldn't give to you like I wanted to, because I'm still healing from my past. So he feels like he's cheated himself out of this love, and he's cheated you out of happiness because he couldn't give to you like you wanted him to. And it's because of his past. So this could be childhood wounds. It could be connected with programming, conditioning, things in society. So he's saying, do you still think about me, and do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on, and I'm hurting. So it's like, again, I feel this is your message because you're perhaps thinking, do you want me? Do you love me? Do you think about me? I need to know because I'm working out if I should move on. I'm hurting. So he's feeling sadness because he feels this coming from you. And this is really something he can't answer right now. It's like he can't answer that because he doesn't feel ready. So obviously he doesn't want you moving on. Of course he doesn't. He doesn't want you with anyone else. It makes him feel ill and sad and sick. But he knows he can't hold you back either. So this is really you trusting that when you're ready for each other, you will be together and nothing can stop you. Okay? So you've got to have faith in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? Goddess25, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz Message from Carlos. So what does Carlos want you to know today? What does Carlos want you to know? First message out is, you have taught me so much about love and life, I could dive into your mind. So he finds your mind intoxicating. He finds you very intelligent and very interesting. And it's very exciting when he has conversations with you. And he's saying, you've taught me so much. So this is about you changing his life. Okay, in a good way. He said, I just need some time to come to terms with everything that I'm experiencing. So you've changed his life. Now he needs some time to process what he's experiencing and going through. And he said, I'm afraid of being hurt again. So he may have been hurt in the past. And with you, it's totally different. So it's more scary, more intense and more risky. So I feel you've got to give him some time. So he's asking you for time right now to understand what he's feeling, what he's experiencing, and what he needs to process about himself. But he's so interested in you, he could talk to you all night. So obviously it isn't just about the physical attraction. It's about you as a spiritual being, you as an intelligent person. It's like he gets turned on by your mind as well as your body. And that's what he wants you to know. I could dive into your mind. And I feel that's like he could talk to you all night and not get bored. He would you'd just have these, and I feel you're going to have these amazing conversations. So you just got to give him time, okay? I hope that helps. CeCe Lynn, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I feel his energy all day. So what's going on with him today? What's he wanting you to know? Okay, it's gone back in. So I feel again, there's something he wants to say, but he can't quite get it out yet. So this is waiting for the right time. So he said, I messed up. And this is I effed up, okay? So he feels it's a big mess up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make it right. So he wants to make it right. He just doesn't know how to at this moment. And he wants to speak to you. He just doesn't quite know what words to say. So, but he knows he's messed up. And this is about, not being with you and what he's been doing while you've been apart and all of that. So, yeah, he's being pulled back to you like a magnet. And that's why you're in your power right now, because you belong together. And I feel you have surrendered this in your own way. And you are feeling at peace with the journey right now. And you're feeling okay with the way things are because he's coming back. You can feel and sense it in everything that you are. So you know that communication is coming. And you've got the B. The B is the miracle. Something miraculous is taking place. And he's going to come in with our apology. I'm sorry I messed up. I effed it up. I didn't know what I was doing. I made a big mistake. I'm sorry. But remember, there's no mistakes. There's only lessons that lead to blessings. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Sonali, thank you for the donation. I have answered your milestone. Oh no, sorry, that was small. I'm getting mixed up. Sorry, I do apologise there, that's me. So Sonali says, that's fine, Sonali's question. AJ's feelings towards me, does he like me? Okay, so how does AJ feel towards you? How does AJ feel towards you? Okay, so he's saying to you, crown chakra. Okay, let me see what the other card is. Yeah, he's unhappy in his life right now. Let's see what the other one is. Yeah, so what he wants you to know is he sees your face, smell, scent, and hears your voice everywhere he goes. So I do feel that he has deep feelings for you, and he is attracted to you. And he has shown this also when he's not with you. So when he's not with you, he's seen you everywhere. He's been reminded of you everywhere. And he's feeling it in his crown chakra. Okay, because in the crown chakra, we get tingles, don't we? You know, you get tingles. Like when something feels off to me or right to me, I get tingles in my solar plexus and in my crown chakra. So I feel he feels it inside. I feel he's definitely in his head about you as well. So he's thinking about you a lot and, you know, wondering what you're doing, and he is curious about you. But he feels like a failure. So he doesn't quite feel good enough. And he said, I'm extremely unhappy with my life. I feel like a failure. So it may seem on the surface like he's happy and he's enjoying life. However, deep inside, he feels like a failure in some way, and he's unhappy with some part of his life. And he feels like he needs to sort that out first before he can approach you in any way, in a physical, romantic way. Because he wants you to be proud of him, and he doesn't feel proud of himself. So I feel he's definitely thinking about you. He's definitely in his head about you, and he does get reminded of you. So I do feel that he's attracted to you. Your face, the way you smell, you know, your scent. So you may wear a specific perfume or something that gets his attention. He likes that, and he likes your voice. Okay, and I hear your voice everywhere, every single place I go. And this is also things he's going around in his mind. This could be conversations you've had or time you've shared together, but he's unhappy in his life. So, and he's unhappy in his life probably as well because he wants you in it. But it's more that he feels like a failure. So this could be to do with work or the way he is or whatever it is that he needs to change. So I feel you just need to give him time. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Renee. Sleep well, honey. I'm sending you so much love. And Angela is sending you lots of kisses. So have a great night, and I'll see you in the morning when you wake up. CeCe, thank you for the donation. Happy Easter, Liz. Same to you, honey. Happy Easter. Any guidance from angels on next week, and a message from Jake. So what do you need to know? What's the gift coming to you for next week? Again, look at this, the gift of persistence. So it says you've got to trust the process right now. And this really resonates, doesn't it, with everything we've been saying. You know, when I've been saying let go, be in the flow of things, relax more. And I can sense that you are, because your message is a lot smaller, okay, which shows you are starting to do this. So the angels say, trust the process and embrace the journey, which means try and be in the present moment more, breathe, have faith in what will be, and walk the path persistently, which means you get out of bed, you do what you have to do. You know, you're persistent in these things until you reach your desired destination. So in other words, keep going until you end up where you truly want to be. Or, you know, you're manifesting things you want. So have faith right now in where you are. So what does Jake want you to know? What does Jake want you to know? There's the card. Yeah, again, this message, I messed up. I effed up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make it right. And because this card keeps coming out right now repetitively, this is also a huge message that they are trying, Jake and all the other divine masculine collective here, they're trying to manifest a communication coming in from the feminine. I talk about this next weekend, okay, because I've recorded next weekend's videos. Obviously I pre-record, so you know, time jump. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week, you're going to feel this urgency to reach out, okay, because they're manifesting this. Now, it doesn't mean you should, obviously you should follow your heart, but it feels like he's saying right now, I don't quite know how to make it right between us, and I don't quite know what to say to you because I know I messed it up. So he's doing some deep thinking about how he can right any wrongs, or how he can make it right with you, or come forward in some way. So the message is, don't give up, keep going through the motions and trusting the journey and the process and praying about things and giving what you can't control to heaven. So you've got, Archangel Jeremiah is giving you direction. Now, Archangel Jeremiah is the angel of life review, and he's the angel who makes sure you're on the right path. And he's saying, I'm giving you direction. You're not on your own. I'm guiding you through signs, synchronicities, intuition, feelings you have, you know, the way you get shown what the next steps are. So anytime you go into fear, call on Archangel Jeremiah and he will guide you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, Yashi, thank you for jumping in. Obviously, I can see you've donated, so sleep well. Mwah. If you're going, I mean, you might not be going, but sending you so much love. I can see everyone. If I aren't saying hi to everyone, you know, I am kind of involved in what I'm doing as well. I get enthralled in what I'm doing. So thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. And it's so great to have you all here, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Message from Grayson, please. So what does Grayson want to say to you today? I have abandonment issues. So this is why he's done the things he's done, or he does the things he does. He wants you to know he's got these issues from childhood. And he's saying I had a rough childhood. And we all had a rough childhood. You know, even if we look at someone and think, oh, they had an amazing childhood, they will have seen it as rough in their own way. Okay, so they could have gone through their own stuff, obviously, that makes us who we are. And he's saying, I grew up in a single-parent household. Now, he may have done, okay, or he may have felt that he was in a single-parent household, because sometimes, like, you know, my mum and dad were both there, but my dad was always working away, and, you know, so, and really I didn't feel like I had any parents at one point, because they were involved in their own stuff. So I spent a lot of time by myself. And, you know, and going into your own mind and in your imagination, which I feel assisted me with being able to visualize very well. So remember, you know, you might think, well, hang on, no, he had both his parents, but he felt like he grew up in a single parent family. He felt that way, whether he actually physically did or it was just in his mind. But it's brought in abandonment issues of being abandoned, left alone. So this could also be about him having fears around you walking away from him, or him not being good enough for you, or you choosing someone else. So these are his own insecurities. And he's saying, yeah, I didn't feel like I was on your level because you're a boss and I'm very insecure. Now, this boss energy is about being the queen bee. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a boss. Okay, obviously, when you're a boss, you can connect it with your career. But it's like he's saying, you're a queen bee and I'm a worker bee and I'm very insecure. So, and he's insecure because of these abandonment issues. So he's saying, I don't feel, and I didn't, it's more I didn't feel because it's a past energy. So it's like he's stepping up now. I didn't feel like I was on your level, and that's why all these issues came up. But because he says I didn't feel like, I feel like now he's stepping up. But he wants you to know that he sees you as this queen bee, you know, and he's insecure around you. He gets nervous around you because you are this magical being to him. And I've always told you that he sees you like this Disney princess, you know, in a good way. You know, that's how he sees you, wants to give you everything. I understand my dad was always away for work in different cities around. Yeah, absolutely. So it's about things he went through in his childhood that are making him, you know, made him act the way he did. Because I do feel his energy has shifted a lot. Yeah, so he's dealing with and healing that, dealing with and healing the past, moving on from that with love. So I feel like he's learning how to release the past and forgive and be free so that he's able to come to you in a new way. And this is also about you moving on with love from what's happened in the past, letting it go, forgiving and being ready for a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? And Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. Happy Easter, Liz, and the same to you. And happy Easter to everyone watching. I'm sending you all so much love. May I have a message from A? So what does A want to say to you today? What does A want to say to you today? A is saying to you, I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared. So anytime he's hidden his feelings or he hasn't been open, it's because he was scared. Scared of commitment, scared of the intensity of the connection. And he said, I didn't want to lose you and I didn't want to lose my freedom, which means he felt like he could lose himself in this connection. So I feel that's why he may have hidden his feelings from you. Let's bring in another card. Yeah, I've never felt anything like this before. So he said, I haven't felt like this before. And it was very intense and it scared me. And that's why I may have hid my feelings from you. So I feel that he does want to open up to you and be honest with his feelings, okay? So he's doing some soul searching right now, out in nature, maybe going for a walk or doing some outdoor pursuits or sports or whatever he's doing. But he's searching for answers in his soul. And I feel he's feeling things in his solar plexus, okay? Because the solar plexus is connected with the soul plexus, okay? So his intuition is speaking to him because he knows how he feels about you. He's never felt like this for anyone else. So again, this is about giving him time to open up and come clean in a way. So let's bring in another card here. Oh, eternal. He realizes and recognizes that you are eternal, that you are twin flames or you have a soul bond. He's recognizing that in his own way. I hope that helps, okay? And I love that we got the eternal card coming out on Easter as well. Very powerful. Giselle, thank you for the donation. Messages from God and any twin flame messages or 3D changes. So let's see what the energy is around the connection, or something you need to know. Why now? You've got children. Okay, so this could well be about the inner child first of all. And what I'm first of all connecting with is God is reminding you that you are his children. You are his child, that we're all his children, that you and your twin are his children. So he will be directing you and guiding you, and he's there for you like a good father. You know, and just like any father, he recognizes that the children may lash out at times. So again, it's like he's saying to you, I've heard your prayer, I know what you need, and I'm going to give it to you at the right time because you are my child and you are both my children. So this is also about recognizing that we have to go through certain lessons and certain growth things for our soul. We may not necessarily understand why we go through certain things, but we do. Now, there could also be children involved in this connection, or you may want children, okay? Or you could have perhaps thoughts about children, depending on how old you are and whatever else. But I feel that children may be affecting the connection in some way, or inner childhood wounds, or can be the need to connect with your inner child. So let's get a message for you and see how that relates to this. So yeah, talking through the mind, okay? So I definitely feel that you are connecting right now through telepathy. So you're going to hear his thoughts about the way he feels about you. And yeah, look at this, ready for a family. So there's something here with children, or building a life, a family. Okay, because remember, family isn't always about physical children. This could be about having animals together. Or you say we don't have any children, so I don't know if you want children, but children are there. He's thought about it. Ready for a family. So obviously it's like you say, I'm talking to you through your mind. I'm telling you through my mind that I want to have a family with you. So whether that's actually having kids with you, or building a life with you, and then perhaps having animals together that are like your babies, or whatever it is, he's ready for that. He's wanting that with you. And he's thinking about that, okay? So I've always imagined my life and having children. There you go. So if you've imagined having kids with him, he's letting you know that he feels that too. So it's very likely that children could be a part of your future together. And, you know, let go of anything that comes up with the fear, as in, oh, what about the biological clock, or blah, blah. You know, with God, all things are possible. So if God wants you to have children with him, you'll have children with him. It's come up for a reason. And they're giving me fear around that. So I feel this could be releasing fears around if this can happen, or when it's going to happen. But a big message about what you're going to have in the future. So don't be surprised if you start seeing babies or pregnancies or people with kids, or you start receiving telepathic messages about this, or have a dream about it, because it's a huge sign of what's coming in. I hope that helps, okay? We got Gita, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get messages from Anna? We're in no contact. So what does he want to say to you? Thank you, Yashi, for looking after the chat for me. And thank you, Victim, sending you so much love, and Melissa as well. So what he's saying to you is, I couldn't give to you like I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past. So the reason you're in no contact is because he's healing and you're healing. And he's healing things connected with the past. This could be childhood. It could be connected with something he's gone through in his past, like when he was growing up. And he wants to give to you because he said, I've never felt anything like this before. Now, that can obviously cause intensive feelings as well. And that can be another reason they pull back, because they feel they need to process what they're feeling and experience that in a very powerful way. But he's saying, I'm sorry I couldn't give to you like I wanted to. So he wanted to give to you the way you wanted him to. This means being fully in, being with you physically in a relationship. However, he can't right now, or he wasn't able to then, because he was healing from his past. But he's letting you know he's never felt anything like this before. So, you know, what you have to remember is at the right time, the universe will align the time for you not only to come back into contact, but also to be together. So the angels want you to meditate. You know, if you're struggling with this, if you are missing him, if you're feeling all the energy and perhaps you're feeling anxiety from it, meditate, calm your mind, breathe, go within, and then you'll feel more at peace and you'll feel him all around you. So you're also able to connect with him right now through the 5D, even though you're in no contact. So you're feeling, when you're meditating, when your mind is calm, when you're feeling more relaxed about things, when you're out of the ego. And we've got, yeah, he's craving you body and soul. He's just trapped right now in a situation, or he's trapped in his own mind, or, you know, he's still trapped in his head. So he's saying, I need to find a way out. So he is releasing himself from something right now in this no contact. And you may feel like you feel trapped because you can't make anything happen, or you can't force anything forward. But that's a good thing, because you're being guided to surrender. But he is craving you, body and soul. He wants to kiss you. So I feel if you have a meditation, you could experience this in the 5D. You may even experience this in a dream. I hope this helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any 3D messages from him, please? So what does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say to you today? I didn't feel like I was on your level. Here's that message again, okay? So he's saying you're a boss and I'm very insecure. So again, this is like how he feels about you, that you're out of his league in a way. So it's like he's feeling like he needs to step up to be on your level. And he said, I didn't feel like I was on your level. So this may have also kept him back where he is, because to be with you, it's a risk. He's got to change what he's currently in. It doesn't challenge him in any way. You challenge him. And that's why you are counterparts, because you're meant to challenge your twin flame. You trigger their awakening. You trigger a change in them. So it's like he's saying, I'm insecure. So remember, he's got insecurities. So try and understand it from his perspective too. And I know you do. And obviously you recognise that you've got your own insecurities. But he's saying what he would love to do is run away with you instead of running from you. So he does recognise he's running from you because of his insecurity, and also because he doesn't feel like he's on your level. Okay, so what he really wants to do is run away with you, run into your arms, come to you. So he's fighting himself right now. He's in an inner conflict. So it's not like he's in a conflict with his karmic partner. He's in a conflict with himself. And remember, it's about choosing the self. It's never about choosing a karmic partner over a divine feminine. It's always about the need to choose the self. And the reason why they don't seem to be putting the feminine as priority is because they're not putting themselves as priority. So as soon as he starts putting himself first, that's when he will come to you and make you first. So try and recognise that. Don't take it personally or think that he's giving to his karmic partner more than he could ever give to you. He's not satisfying himself right now. And that's why he's not satisfying you. But you don't need him to satisfy you. You are learning, remember, that happiness is an inside job. So he's letting you know that it's about feeling good enough for you and dealing with those insecurities. So what else do you need to know? We've got a new day. Be grateful for everything. So every day you wake up, be grateful. Remember, this is Easter Sunday today. So wake up grateful and say, this is a fabulous day, a new beginning. See it that way. And be grateful to God for everything. So see this new day as like a resurrection for you, where you're going to do things differently. You're going to see things differently. You're going to approach the situation in a new way, and you'll feel better. I hope that helps, okay? Liz, thank you for the donation. Message for me from my Ellie, please, Liz, and guidance about the journey from angels and spirits. So what gift are they giving to you today? The gift of intuition. So you're being reminded that intuitively you know your truth, to trust what you feel because it's real. So be attentive, and that also means be alert to what you've been shown around you, because you're always being shown signs, synchronicities. He will also be communicating with you through that too. It says allow yourself to listen and observe your environment. So you're going to get shown things, previews, understanding about how he feels about you. You're going to see all of that in a physical way. It says rely on your intuition to guide your way. So make sure you are trusting your intuition. It's so important right now. So what's going on with him? So what he's saying is heart chakra activation. So you may feel in the physical body your heart being activated. So you may have palpitations, or you may feel your heart speeding up or even slowing down. But you are always connected through the heart space, remember. There's a cleansing taking place on the inside and the outside. So you're both being prepared for the next steps. You've got all paths lead to you finding a way back home. So he's saying that to you, all paths lead to you. You're my divine feminine. And he does feel that on some level, even if he doesn't recognise what the label is. He knows you're the one. So he's finding his way back to you. And he knows it's the time now to take action. So he does want to reach out and he does want to move it forward. And yeah, initiating communication, guided to reach out. So I feel it's only a matter of time until he actually reaches out to you, because he's being guided right now to take action. He's being guided to move forward. And you have the universe supporting you. So you may see 222, you may see spiders. You're being guided to trust the universe at this time, because the universe truly does have your back. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation, honey. How is Ezekiel feeling? He said, I tried to replace you, but it didn't work. Okay, so you know yourself that he's been in relationships and he's been with other people, whatever he's been doing. And he's saying, I've tried to replace you, but it didn't work. So he can't replace you. He knows that. And don't ever take it personally, because he's realizing through those experiences that nobody compares to you, that you are the one, that you can give him everything. It's just when he's in fear about being good enough. So he's saying it didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you. And I was fighting it. I know this is divine. So he knows the connection between you is something soul level special. Something from heaven, from the divine. A fated connection. Destiny. He feels that inside him. And he's saying to you today, I'm madly in love with you. Now, he may not have admitted that to you. He may not have shown you that. But you feel it inside of you. And he's saying, it scares me. I've been fighting it because it scares me. Because it's intense feeling that way. So he's trying to kind of pretend that it isn't happening, and that does not work. And he said, I look at my phone every day open, I would see a message from you. Now, you may be mirroring that, maybe you're doing that too. But he is also kind of hoping that you contact him. Now, again, remember, you have to sit with that message. It doesn't mean you should reach out straight away and say, I am madly in love with you, because there's lessons being learned, remember. But it's like he's saying to you, when you aren't there, I do wonder what you're doing. And I do look at my phone, hoping I would see a message from you, because I am madly in love with you. I've just been denying it to myself. I've been fighting it because it's so intense. So let's see what he's going through as well. What is he going through? He said, yeah, he's connecting with you in dreams right now. So you may be having very vivid lucid dreams, or you may start having them, because it's like he's realizing what this connection is. And he's understanding things in dreams. So in dreams right now, he's recognizing more and more that you are the one. And he may be having very vivid, intimate dreams about you as well. So what's the guidance for you right now? What's the guidance for you right now? Yeah, you're going to come together. Follow your heart. Do what feels right. So if you're feeling guided to reach out, follow your heart. And I talk about that at the weekend. Okay, so follow your heart right now, because you will come together. You may be sharing coffee soon, or you may be going out for a drink, or holding hands, or coming together. So I do feel there is something being manifested right now to bring you together. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. An Easter message for my true love, please. So let's see what the message is coming through from God first of all, who really is your true love. The gift of openness. Now, what I'm feeling here is, I feel that your person wants you to open up and wants to open up to you. So it really is like God is saying to you right now, I'm giving you the gift of openness so you can open yourself up to each other when the time is right. And it says open yourself up to new people and situations. And obviously it's going to be like meeting him in a new way. So it will be a new person that you meet in some ways, even though it's the old reunited, if that makes sense. So challenge yourself with new experiences. Believe anything is possible. So anything is possible for you. That's what you're being reminded. Okay, so the angels are saying to you, just be aware that all things are shifting here. Things are changing. The God has given you this gift where you're going to be able to open up to each other and creating the way forward. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got taking off the mask, finally ready. And I feel it's not like a mask as in hiding who he is. It's more about the revealing. It's like the unveiling of the person. It's like what they show me is, you know, when people are wrapped in, like a cloth, and they take that like a mummy. They show me like a mummy, like a mummy's, the bandages in a way, taking the bandages off. Because it's like he's been in that, like we spoke about the tomb, haven't we? And so it's like he's been in that incubation period, and now the bandages are coming off. So it's not like a mask like other people wear. It's the bandages. It's the healing. So he's preparing to take it off. It's like the angel said he's finally ready. This is going to move forward. And they're giving you the gift of openness so you can be open to how this is going to happen, when it's going to happen. And it's going to put you into a new situation. And it may challenge you with a new experience. And it's going to be exciting and scary all at the same time for both of you. But anything is possible. So the angel's saying, believe right now. So again, 111, which is a huge sign to believe. Easter is always very special. I always get angel bumps at Easter. Big things happen for me at Easter as well. So we've got warrior of love. You are a powerful warrior of love. You're ready for a family. You know this. You know you're going to have kids. And compassion, be kind and gentle. When he comes to you, when you approach everything, be kind and gentle. I hope that helps, okay? Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, blissful and blessed Easter to you and everyone here. Thank you so much. May I ask for a 3D message from my special JA for me and guidance from the angels? So what's the guidance for you from the angels, first of all? What's the gift coming through for you for Easter? What's the gift? There it is, the gift of confidence. Wow. The gift of confidence is coming to you, and so that you let go of doubt. Okay, but remember, doubt is a gift because it helps you to find faith, and it helps you to find confidence. When you're questioning things, it helps you to become stronger. So it says, reevaluate your true aspirations and clearer answers will come. So if there's been any doubt coming up, it's been a gift that you've been given so you can find your faith. So you can question things in your life and reevaluate everything. And then connect with your sense of confidence. Make good choices based on your inner truth. Set boundaries and make the next move relying on your self-worth. So really what this is showing you is to believe in yourself and have confidence in who you are and confidence in the connection, and that will move forward. Okay, powerful. Can anyone tell me why Easter is celebrated? Because Jesus was resurrected on Easter Sunday. Jesus got crucified and resurrected. So what was knocked down was rebuilt, okay? That's why we celebrate Easter. Well, that's why I celebrate Easter anyway. It's the resurrection, it's the rebirth, it's the new beginning. You know, I don't necessarily believe in eating chocolate on Easter because, you know, it's about celebrating Jesus. That's why. So for Blossoming Caterpillar, what else do you need to know? So we've got a date. So it feels like JA wants to actually take you on a date or be able to meet up with you, and this is what's on his mind, okay? So what else is going on? Yeah, of course, Yash, you just see it as a day of rebirth for you, a day of resurrection, a day to start again. You don't need to be, you know, celebrating Jesus to celebrate the feeling of what the Easter season brings in. So I always see it as a time to begin again. Very powerful. So you're preparing for what's next right now in the separation and what's coming as a date to connect and meet up. Now, this could be a specific date as well. So it could be happening on a specific date. So let's see what else he wants to say to you. What else does he want to say? He's saying, I run from love because I don't think I deserve it. So in the separation, he's still healing fears around being good enough for you. He doesn't think he deserves love for whatever reason that may be. That's his own wounds he's healing. And he doesn't feel like he deserves your love because it's the best he's ever had. So he's working through that, and that's why he's run from it. But I do feel there's a date coming up where he may reach out, or he's going to, send a date. So it could be like on a date. So something could happen on a specific date, or he wants to meet up with you on a date. So I definitely feel these are things he's processing and working out. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the second donation, honey. Hi Liz, I got an offer for a promotion at my job. That's amazing to hear. And that's because you've also been working on raising your vibration and focusing on self-care. However, I'm doing doubting since they are taking a while to let me know their decision. I'm overthinking. So again, you're out of the present moment. So what do we say when we go into anxiety, worry, stress over the future? Breathe yourself back into the now. And remember, you've got to remember your own worth here. They give me fear. So let go of any fear, because think about it. Think, why wouldn't they want you doing that job? Why wouldn't they? You are fantastic. You're magnificent. You've got assets. You've got tools to bring to the table. You are valuable. So instead of thinking, oh no, are they changing their minds or what's going on? Start thinking, they would be lucky to have me. They would be lucky to have me. And then you stop thinking about all the doubt and all the struggle, because you remember your own worth, and you think, well, and even if I don't get it, then there's going to be something better out there for me. Or it may just not be the right time. Perhaps I'm being saved from something. So I feel it's really about you being given the power within to know your own worth here. And remember, we've just said the gift of doubt. The gift of doubt helps you to reevaluate your true aspirations, and clear answers will come. So when you're being given the gift of doubt, and obviously it's not really a gift, but this is a great way of looking at it, because when we're given it, it's an opportunity. So anything we are going through is an opportunity to change what we are going through. So we can look instead and say, okay, I'm going to look at this differently because I am valuable. And when you reevaluate, you remember you are valuable. So let's shuffle and see what you need to know about this. Okay, so what's going on with this promotion? So what's coming through? Let's see what that is there. We've got, the gift of balance. So you're being guided right now to balance your energy through breath work, through going out in nature, calming you down. And when you feel more balanced, I feel that's when you're going to get an answer. Okay, so you have an opportunity through this situation, the way it's taking time and everything's happening, to find balance. And this allows you to center yourself and make decisions accordingly. Because then you can think, okay, they're going to offer me this promotion. Do I actually want this promotion? Is it what's right for me? So instead of thinking what people can give to you, what people are offering to you, think, do I actually want what's being offered? Do I actually want that in my own life? So try and remember you have the power. I hope that helps, okay? And let's actually get a question answer as well about the job. What's going to happen with this job? Are you going to get this promotion? I feel it is something you're learning. So are you going to get this promotion? You've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I definitely feel it's going to be, it's going to balance. This is a card of balance. But again, they show me really the same message. When you balance your energy, when you calm yourself down, when you relax, when you remember your worth, that's when the offer will come in. Okay, so I feel it's very likely that you're going to get this promotion, but you've got to balance your energy. And if for any reason it doesn't go to the way you think it will, because remember as well, your thoughts are creating things. So if you start self-sabotaging with your thoughts, then you're going to mess it up for yourself. So you've got to think, okay, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to trust that all is well. I'm going to affirm everything is working out beautifully with this. Everything is magical. I have everything I want. I am abundant. And thank you for my amazing promotion. If you start thinking that way, you're going to feel more relaxed and balanced. And that's when the offer will come. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Collective messages, please. So let's do a card, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. So what shall we do? We're going to bring in a message from the angels. So I'm going to do an angel message for you for Easter, 1, 2, or 3. So an Easter message, please, angels, for 1, pile 1. Okay, 2 cards. Okay, let me just pop them there. What's the Easter message for pile 2? So pick a pile, 1, 2, or 3. Easter message, please, for pile number 3. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. So we've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Easter message, 1, 2, or 3 from Victor's donation. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me know in the chat what you're picking, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Let me just do you like my new hair, by the way? I'm loving this new style today. Okay, let me just put some water on this. That's better. Let me keep moving my hair out of the way. That's better. Isn't this pretty, this one? Love it. Okay, so pile 1, if you've chosen number 1, you've got Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Orion around you. So Archangel Gabriel is the angel of communication, and Archangel Orion is the angel who helps you to manifest your dreams. So the angels say, ask and it is given. So when you ask, it is given. Are you asking for what you want right now? Are you setting your intentions? Maybe a great day to update your vision board. And I am helping you to speak your truth with love and compassion. So maybe an opportunity for communication to come in. So if you're manifesting communication, this is a huge sign the angels are working with you to bring that in. So you may want to visualize that conversation today, or visualize a message popping up on your phone, or if you're blocked, visualize being unblocked. Visualize what you desire, because when you ask, it is given. That's your message again. I feel that's connected with communication. Pile 2, you've got Archangel Michael and Archangel Ezekiel with you. So Archangel Michael is reminding you that you have the power, you are strong, you can get through anything that you're going through. And Archangel Ezekiel is helping you to remember who you are, remember why you've come, remember what you're here to do as a light worker, to remember your power as a divine feminine or a twin flame or a soul connection, to remember that you are here for a reason. You're not just an earthly being, you are a spiritual being having an earthly experience. So I definitely feel you've been shown that you have power. And if you've picked pile 3, you've got Archangel Gabriel saying in all of your communications, respond with love, not fear. So everything you go through gives you the opportunity to respond with love. So you're able to be more loving and kind and gentle with everyone you're with experiencing. So respond with love to what you're going through, to what you're experiencing. Look at it with love. And then you don't go into fear or a reaction or a negative. You see things in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? The doll face, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Messages from Tyrone for our connection, please. So what's going on with Tyrone right now? What's going on with Tyrone? What's the message? He's saying to you, stalker alert, I check up on you often. So he's saying to you, I've been watching you. I'm watching you often online. I'm looking at your photos. I'm trying to see what you're doing. So when he isn't physically around you, he is watching you. And he feels like a stalker. He feels obsessed with you. And you've got to know. So I feel this is also a message that he isn't around you right now. No. It's like you might even be asking a question. Maybe you're thinking, is he going to contact me? Or am I going to see him this weekend? Or if you've got something in your mind like that about things moving forward in this short term, it may still be a no. And that's because there is still healing being done. But he is stalking you. Okay, he's watching you. He's letting you know that. And he's not a stalker. No, he's not a stalker. He is just obviously interested in you because he cares about you and he's your counterpart. So self-love opens all the right doors. He is afraid of losing you and he's not going to let you go. And I feel this also maybe you're saying, has he moved on, or is he, is it over, or whatever it is like that you've been asking. The answer is no. Because I'm not feeling this as a no to, are we going to be together? No, I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling this as, is he going to let me go? No. And he's watching you right now. He's checking up on you because he may not be able to communicate with you the way he wants to because he's still being guided to work on self-love because that's opening all the right doors. So let's see what the guidance is for you. What's the guidance for you right now? Yeah, prepare for change. You're being prepared. So you may be clearing clutter. You may be sorting things out in your own life. You may actually be going through physical ascension symptoms. You may be seeing 555 dragonflies, butterflies, because there is a big change ahead. I hope that helps, okay? Red Flower, thank you for the donation. Good morning, happy Easter, Miss Liz, and the same to you. Any love message from Deanna he wants to share with me on Easter Day, please? So what does he want to tell you today? What does he want to tell you today on Easter Day? He's saying to you, awaken. Oh my goodness me. There's a divine masculine card in here and it's not even supposed to be there. And that's because I was using this deck yesterday, these two decks together yesterday when I was doing readings. So that's come out for a reason. How interesting is that? Because this isn't even supposed to be in that deck. So you've got the awakening. So what he's saying to you is on Easter, he's going through an awakening, which is beautiful because Easter is about rebirth and resurrection, new beginning. So he's saying, I'm going through an awakening that is causing all sorts of ascension symptoms for me. And it's also helping me to change my life in scary at times, but positive ways. So he's going through ascension. So I'm going to bring in the Ascension Oracle. So what ascension symptoms is he experiencing? Fingers. Wow, fingers. Interesting. The fingers are connected with the way we feel in certain aspects of our life as well. So if you find that you've been having finger issues, like maybe you've cut your finger, or you've broken a nail, or you get coldness in your finger, or you just nick yourself, or whatever it is, or maybe you're having tingling in your fingers, or pins and needles, anything like that, it's because you're experiencing his ascension symptoms. So fingers represent the many different aspects of our lives and how we feel about them. When you address areas that feel wrong or off or needs balance, that's how you'll heal cuts, knocks or abrasions. So he may be having cuts, knocks or abrasions on his fingers, and it's because he's addressing his life. He's working out what to do through this awakening process. Couldn't get a better message coming in for Easter. Very powerful. So where's that deck? Here we go. Thank you for making me aware of that card because I had no idea that was in that deck. And obviously it needed to come through. So I've changed all my cards around as well. I've moved things around and I'm having a big clear out and a big change in there as well. Moving things around, doing things a bit differently. Easter, I always see Easter like a rebirth, like a new beginning. Like a day where you start again. So you can let the past go and start afresh. And that's how I'm seeing it in my own journey today. It's like, right, forget what's gone, start again today. Powerful. Yashi, thank you for the donation. Any message from my DM? I was crying a lot last night, so it's good to release the emotion. It's good to let it go because it's the way you heal. You know, when you cry, your soul is smiling. It's always good to have a cry. It's cleansing. And had a full-blown breakdown. Well, remember, this is very much also about what your twin will be experiencing too. So I feel that you can, you know, you've done that. Just breathe through it. Start again. See this day as a new beginning. So, yeah, because you're feeling this urge or this need to communicate, guiding to reach out, initiating communication. So it's like, and I'll talk about this in next weekend's videos, okay? The universe wants twin flames together. So the universe is creating the way for that to occur. So obviously right now, he will be feeling an urge to initiate communication or to come forward in some way. And you will feel that. Now, obviously, if you're blocked, you're going to feel it even more because you feel like you're out of control. However, you're learning in this moment to surrender. And that's why it's okay to feel all these emotions. So the universe is bringing you back together. So there is communication ahead. Yeah, with an apology. I'm sorry for blocking you. I'm sorry for pushing you away. I'm sorry for the way things have happened. So you may even see red roses because that's a sign of the apology coming. So there is going to be a communication and there is going to be an apology. So that's what you're being asked to have faith in right now. So what he's saying to you is, he's saying, look at this, twin flames coming out of this deck. So you're being shown, if there's any doubt there whatsoever about what this connection is, let that doubt go and replace it with faith because you are twin flames. And you know that anyway. And he recognizes this on a deep level. He knows this inside himself. I know that we have a soul bond. I know that we have a connection that's unlike anything else. So he feels it too. He may have been doing his own research on what this connection is. And maybe he's seen that label. But I feel he definitely feels it. So he's saying to you today, I'm amazed at how perfect you are for me. Sometimes it feels as if it's not real. And that's what he struggles with. It's not real. I'm imagining it. I'm making it up in my head. What if you disappear? What if you leave me? What if? And that causes all the fear and the intensity. And that's when he pulls back. So that's something he's working through. But you are twin flames. You already know you are. And that's why you're perfect for him. And that's why he's amazed at how perfect you are. Because it's like something must be wrong. And nothing's wrong. It's just he's not used to having that kind of perfection. I hope that helps, okay? The problem with the masculines is this. They pull back at the exact moment they should be moving forward. They try and stop the journey at the exact moment the journey should start. And that's why it's so frustrating for the feminine, because the feminines feel like it should be our time now. But remember, there's always an issue with divine timing anyway. Renee, thank you for donating for Yashi there, message from DM. So because Renee's donating for Yashi and Yashi's already donated, I'm going to do another collective message. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to read as something from the book. Okay, so what do we need to know? This is, let me just squirt my hair. Bear with me a second. This just keeps my hair out of my face because when cards are falling all over the floor and I'm constantly moving it around, okay? So I'm loving this new style. Let me know what you think, okay? Because this is what I might start wearing for dailies. So 365, okay, Archangel messages, what do you need to know? What's the message we need to know right now for Easter? Thank you, angels. Can we have an Easter message, please? Here we go. Archangel Raphael, the healing angel. The love that you give to yourself has the power to heal 100 nations. Isn't that beautiful? So when you heal yourself, when you love yourself, when you give yourself everything you need, it creates a ripple effect on the world because you have more to give. And this has reminded you, everyone watching, that we are all healers. Healers to ourselves and healers to the world. We are earth angels. And don't let anyone ever make you feel differently. Trust that you are on the right track when you look inward for guidance. When you look inward for love, nurturance and surrender. So in other words, what the angels are saying is, everything you need is already within. It's within you. The love you crave, the guidance, the answers, it's all inside here. Because you're connected with self and source. It says, what do you most want this year? So think about it right now. Think about it, if you think about it logically, we're nearly in the middle of the year. How amazing is that really? 2 more months and we're in the middle of the year. So start thinking, right, what do I want to happen this year? What do I want to manifest? Maybe you're already thinking about things that you were asking for at Christmas or in the new year, and those things are starting to show up now. So this is also about updating your vision board, setting your intentions. It says, place what you want right now this year on a silver platter for us to bless. So this is really about maybe getting something special that you can put your desire on or into. So this could be a creation box. It could be putting it onto a silver dish. It could be putting it on your vision board. Could do what I do. I've got my cat La Luna, okay, and I put anything I'm manifesting underneath her. Okay, she isn't a real cat, she's a little toy. But I put things I'm manifesting underneath her and she manifests them for me because she's a cat connected with the moon cat. Okay, I'll show you. I'll bring her on to the next live and show you my La Luna. But what do you want? Ask for it. It says you deserve the peace that this will bring. What you wish for will bless not only your life, but the entire planet and infinite universes. So what you ask for, it is given. When you have faith, and when what you're asking for fills you up inside, it puts you into a higher vibration that attracts your dreams in. So I feel the message today is ask and it will be given. I hope that helps, okay? Raymond, thank you for the donation. When can I expect communication from Fabolia? Okay, so when can you expect communication? Wow, flying out. Well, the first card coming through, you've got Page of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. So the first message is you can't miss out on what's meant for you. There's soul growth happening right now, lessons being learned for you and this person. So that's why there is a separation, or that's why there is a stillness or no communication. And also you may feel trapped in your own mind about this right now, stressed about it. You've got to let go of that stress and have faith that what's meant for you can't pass you by. This person could also be trapped in a situation or in circumstances that are stopping them from coming forward right now. So the other cards, and this is powerful because they've flown across the room. Okay, so I've got to get up out of my seat to get them. So I do feel this person is going to take action because you've got the Knight of Cups, which is action, love action. And there's a card underneath the chair. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, wow. So what I feel is you're definitely going to receive communication. It's definitely coming. Okay, it's definitely going to happen. Don't doubt that. It is coming because to get the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this is a huge sign of the relationship and coming to you, wanting that relationship. So it's definitely going to happen. It's just you've got to get out of your own head first. And so does this person. And this person may need to release something first, okay? So the lessons are being learned before the communication comes in. Now, the communication could come in any time between now and June. They give me a block in the throat chakra. But when can you expect communication? What do you need to know? Yeah, speed. That was 2 Jeeps going past there. Might mean something to someone or to you. We've got July here. So I'm definitely feeling the lessons are being learned. Something could happen between now and June. And I feel this more about the lessons, but it's very likely you're going to receive some kind of real communication, something that moves something forward the right way in July. So July is going to be a powerful month for you, but between now and then, okay, that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Give me a block. Let me just double check. I haven't lost any sound, have I? Victor's just messaged me, so let me just double check. Oh, thank you, Victor. Okay, I thought I was going to say, oh, you've lost sound then, Liz. I was panicking, thinking, oh no, my sound's gone off, but we're okay. So Raymond, I hope that helps, okay? Keep the faith. Saranga, thank you for the donation. What is all this happening and why? Okay, let's see what you need to know. What do you need to know today? Message coming through for you is because you're learning lessons. It's all happening because you're learning lessons. You've come to Earth to learn, to experience things, to grow, to remember that you are alive. And when you feel things, whether it's pain or struggle or joy or bliss, it shows you're alive. So this is an opportunity to discover yourself and grow. So you're saying, why is this happening? It's happening because it's an opportunity to discover yourself and grow spiritually. So be open to learn from the people and the situations that you are experiencing and allow new choices and resolutions to appear from that. So it gives you the opportunity to choose peace, to choose to respond with love, not fear, to choose to respond instead of react. It gives you a choice to do things in a brand new way. So the reason why is because of learning. I hope that helps, okay? You just have a drink. Elaine, thank you for the donation and the compliment. I'm sending you so much love. Any messages from my DM VD has true feelings towards me. So what's going on with VD right now? What's his true feelings? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Great to see you, honey. I was thinking about you yesterday. So he's saying, I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. So he's panicking a bit now. So if you've been panicking, you've been sensing what he's sensing, or you've both been feeling the same thing. So what he's saying is, I'm starting to panic because it's been a long time. So maybe you've been working more on you, taking your energy back to yourself, or maybe it has been a long time since you've seen each other around, or since you have had some kind of physical interaction. He said, I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. So he intends to marry you in the future. So he does know that you're end game. You know, it doesn't matter who he's with, what he's doing, where he is. He sees you as the one he's going to end his life with. That doesn't sound right, I've just said that. But what he means is like the person he's going to be with until his life ends, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like the person he's going to be with until the end of his life. So he sees you as a future partner, the one he's going to end up with. And he's saying, this isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. Now, there's a song that's coming through out of the film Burlesque by Cher. You haven't heard the last of me, or you haven't seen the last of me. That's just come into my mind. So if you listen to that song, you haven't seen the last of me from Burlesque, Cher sings it. There may be some messages there for you. But this is a very strong message. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. And he's panicking because he hasn't seen you for a long time, or you haven't communicated for a long time. But he is aware that he's going to put a ring on it. So he may well have had a dream that he's done that. He may come to you in a dream and do that. You may start seeing rings everywhere, marriages, proposals, engagements. You're going to be shown signs that this is what it's moving towards. And that's his real feeling. You say, what are his true feelings? His true feelings are he wants to put a ring on it when the time is right. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. Birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, honey. Let's get some birthday cakes in the chat, please, for Sophia. Messages from A. So what does A want to say to you today? What does A want to say to you today? What does A want to say to you? He's saying, my finances are a mess. Wow. So he's dealing with money issues. Wow. And that is, he's trying to sort that out. Did you hear that then? He's trying to move things forward. So he's saying, I've made some bad decisions in finances and in life, and I'm in the process of turning things around. That's why that car went, I think it was a motorbike or a car, whatever it was. I just saw it as it went up, so speed. He's working on that. So he's dealing with money right now. So he feels like his money's in a mess. It could be connected with work as well, but he may have some kind of debt or some kind of financial obligation, and he wants to do that and deal with that before he comes to you. And he may also be thinking about your birthday, you know, wishing he could perhaps buy you something nice or give something to you, but his finances are in a mess. So he said, I know you're my soulmate, babe. So it's like soulmate, twin flame, take the label away. He sees you as someone he wants to be with as a mate for the rest of his life. So he said, I know you're my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. So he knows he's meant to be with you. He wants to be with you. He's just dealing with finances first. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels, will I get new clients? So visualize it. Visualize new clients. Will you get new clients? Visualize it. You've got 6 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Definitely feel that's the message, really. If you visualize it, you're going to get it. Okay, so there's balance going to come in. You're going to get a balanced amount of new clients. So I feel you need to visualize it to create it here. Yeah, the gift of abundance. So open yourself up to the infinite abundance within. In other words, visualize it, believe it, and then you receive it. Observe all that there is within you, which exists in the world infinitely. So if you feel abundant, if you feel you have an abundance of clients, you're going to manifest it. So affirm. I don't know if you watched a little video I did where I said about creating the affirmations. You know, I'm doing that reading right now. So I'm not saying that video offer. So I'm not saying get that unless you want to, but you can affirm that. So you can affirm, I have an abundance of clients. My business is thriving. I am successful in all that I do. New clients join my business every single day. You know, whatever it is you want to say. So be ready to receive all the wonderful surprises coming your way. So I do feel you're going to get new clients and it's going to take you by surprise how amazing this works out. So what's the message from David? And that's also the message from the angels, okay? The message from David is, I don't care what people think anymore. I'm being given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you're the one. So he said, I know you're the one. My intuition is telling me that. I may have received bad advice about my life before, and now I'm not going to listen to that. I don't care what people think. I need to follow my own truth and my own heart and my own path. And my intuition is guiding me to do that. And you're the one I'm being led to. So he's being guided to you through his intuition. So great things are on the way. I hope that helps, okay? Alma, thank you for the donation. Thank you for yesterday's beautiful message explaining the guardian angels. Thank you for being here, honey. I would like to know if I will eventually change jobs or start a business again. I'm stuck in my thoughts. So it's good because you're recognizing that. You're saying, I'm stuck in my thoughts. So if you're stuck in your thoughts, you need to breathe yourself out of that. Because really your thoughts are about the past that you can't change or the future that hasn't yet occurred. So if you breathe yourself back into the now, it reconnects your mind and your body, and boom, it's like you come back to earth in the present moment. And then affirm, I am safe. Everything is working out beautifully for me. God has a plan. Thank you, God, for showing me the plan. Thank you for helping me to know what the next steps are. Thank you for showing me what to do. Thank you for guiding me. So you can ask all these things in prayer in that way with gratitude. So what's the message coming through for you? What do you need to know? So we've got the gift of inspiration and the gift of perspective. Wow. So two things that can shift and help you, shift your vibration and shift your perspective to help you manifest what you want. So first of all, pause and observe your situation from a new angle. Apply a new perspective and make decisions through a broader outlook. So this is about zooming out. I feel you're too close to what's going on because you're overthinking. So you've got to zoom out, observe, rise up, and then you see things in a new way. And you say, okay, everything is happening for a reason. Things aren't stuck. Things are moving forward the right way. And you're being given perhaps a brief pause right now to reflect on what you actually do want and to set your intentions. And you're being given the gift of inspiration. So the angel's saying you're a very inspiring person. And you have a lot of ideas and creativity within you. There is just dying to come out, okay? So be open to your inner source of inspiration, things you just intuitively know, thoughts and ideas that pop into your mind for your clear awareness, your clear cognizance, your mind. It says look for people, places and situations that give you fresh insights and ideas. So you may want to go somewhere different to gain a new perspective. Maybe you want to go for a walk, or you want to go somewhere for the day to see things differently, to get out of your own head. Or you may want to have a conversation with someone new. Or you may be put into a new situation, or you may find yourself around new people. So I feel this is really about you recognizing the time is now for everything you want. You just have to look at it in a completely different way. So I feel you will change jobs, but instead of saying, will I eventually change jobs? Say, everything is working out for me now. Everything is changing the right way now. Everything is starting to move forward now. Instead of saying, will I eventually? If you say eventually, it sounds like it's going to be a long time in the future. Start affirming everything in the present tense now. And I feel you can use this day to your advantage by setting some intentions, asking the universe for what you want and starting to create that. Let's bring you one more card in about work. What else do you need to know? You've got, Archangel Azrael, there's always a bigger picture. So really what you're being guided to know is everything happens for a reason. There's always a bigger picture. So I feel you're being guided to zoom out right now. It's like you're too close to what's going on. Your mind's in the past or the future. You've got to snap yourself back into the now and observe it in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Kat says, hi Liz, happy Easter and happy Easter to you. Can I ask about S's intentions towards me? So what's going on with S today? He's saying, I love variety, but there is something about you I just can't resist. So again, what he's saying is there's been people in the past. He's had other relationships. He's been with other people, but you're the one he can't resist. You're the one that's different. There's something different about you. He knows that. And he's like he's saying, no matter where I go or what I do, you're the one. So he's letting you know that you're the one. So what's his intention, or what else do you need to know? I miss your touch and your love. That's coming through at the bottom of the deck there. I miss you. I miss your touch. I miss your love. He said, I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel so sad when I realise you're not here. And you may well be connecting with that. Maybe you're waking up in the middle of the night too. You're maybe feeling that because remember you're mirrors, so you will mirror each other's energy. And he's saying your hands are magical. Now this is interesting because he's saying, I miss your touch and your love. And he's saying, I miss your magical touch. Your hands are magical. You always know exactly where and how to touch me. So he may well have had a vivid dream about you touching him, and he's woke him up in the middle of the night, and then he's been very sad and upset and depressed and lonely because you're not actually there. So I feel his intention is to have you there and to be with you and to have you touching him and you touching each other. I don't mean in it, obviously I do mean in that kind of way, but I also mean in a lovely way, an intimate way. So yeah, all paths lead to you, the divine feminine. I'm finding a way home. That's what's going on, and you're feeling and sensing that in every fibre of your being. I hope that helps, okay? And Frida absolutely loved her chicken, by the way. She was so excited. So thank you so much again for that. And Angela won't take this pink dress off. She just loves it. So, she loves all the clothes because Auntie Kat knitted this for her, okay? And Bradley's got his yellow, what's it called on? I call it jumpsuit, but it's not, is it? It's dungarees. And I was dreaming, enjoying Easter. Do let me know. And, to all the carrot mummies and daddies, we've got Andrew in the house as well. Great to see you. Be great to see some Easter carrot pictures. So, Naina, thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Hi, Liz, upcoming week about Sasheen. Thank you. So, what's the upcoming week bringing in? Straight out. Serenity, peace, feeling more at peace. Okay, so connect to the internal source of serenity within you. So what I feel is for the next week, make sure you're connecting with him in the 5D, through the inner connection, the inner union, feeling there right with you, and you're going to find peace. It says, and that will allow you to breathe again, to decrease inner tension, and to know that all is well. And what I feel is if you're connecting with him in the 5D over the next week or so, he's going to feel you, he's going to feel it, and it's going to take away any tension he's going through, because he may be stressed right now and he may be going through a lot of turmoil. So just you sending him your love and your light is going to decrease that inner tension, and you're going to feel it. And the angels say, know that all is well. So affirm it, everything is working out beautifully for me. All is well. If you're feeling uneasy, breathe yourself back into the now. So allow yourself to breathe again, decrease inner tension, and know that all is well by connecting to the internal source of serenity within you. And that's also your connection with source, okay? So what is he going through in the next week that's causing him tension? Yeah, he's missing you, separation. He's feeling the pain of separation more than ever. But remember, you're being prepared for what's next. So he's going to be feeling the separation strongly, and you're going to be sensing that. So the inner union is what's going to create the peace. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Samantha Private. Thank you for the donation, honey. Happy Easter, Liz. Any messages from Gabriel today? So what's the message coming through first of all for you today on Easter? What do you need to know? Changes. Changes are coming in right now, so prepare for change. So you may well be going through some changes within your own life or within your environment. You may be sorting your house out, or maybe sorting out something within your own body, or you're going through a change. And you may feel that through ascension symptoms or some kind of physical upgrade. So what does Gabriel want to say? I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared. So he's reminding you, if he's ever hid his feelings from you or denied or been guarded or shut down or been cold, it's because of fear. We're either operating, remember, in love or fear. So he said, I was scared. I was scared of commitment with you. I didn't want to lose you. I didn't want to lose my freedom as well, because, in this connection as well, sometimes they feel they're losing themselves. But he's missing everything about you right now. He said, I'm missing everything about you. And you are an empath, so you feel that. So you're going to feel that very strongly. Just checking how all the cards came out there. Nothing else on the floor there. So you're going to feel that very strongly. And he's saying you came on too strong and too fast. Now, this doesn't mean you threw yourself at him. It means the energy to him came on too strong, too fast. So he felt like he couldn't handle it. He felt like it was all too strong, too fast, and it made him panic. Okay, and he said, I don't want to fight this anymore. It's a lot like in Twilight when Edward says to Bella, I haven't got the strength to stay away from you anymore. And she says, don't then. And I feel that's what he's trying to say. He said, I don't want to fight this anymore. I can't stay away from you anymore. I'm dealing with all the intensity of the connection and I'm missing you. And you feel that deep inside. So anytime he said his feelings, it was because of the intensity of the connection. But he's being guided back to you because he can't hide or fight it anymore. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Member for 13 months. Thank you for your amazing love and support. And thank you so much to all of my members here. You know, if you are a member of the channel, you get extra videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And you get all the behind the scenes things going on. You know, the community post for members is really like my social media because I haven't got Facebook, I haven't got Twitter. I don't use social media. Like, I connect with you there. So, you know, you kind of, that's my social media over there. Not that I share it much really, but when I go out and do things, I always post it on there. When I'm feeling something, I post it or whatever. So Lisa says, Happy Easter. Can I have a message for the week ahead? Last week wasn't good with her as I was struggling, but it's better now. So it's good, it's better now. So what's the message? Karmic partner interference. There you go. So it's a karmic partner creating a block or a problem or some kind of interference. And that may well have been what was happening when the week wasn't good. Okay, and this may be continuing. So remember, this will continue until she gets the strength to change things. So it's about you really, you know, kind of pulling your energy in and learning how to handle it. It's learning how to handle this karmic partner interference that's going on. Because while there is a karmic partner, that's always going to interfere in the connection. They give me that block there. It's always going to create some kind of block. So you have to kind of learn how to navigate around this in a way. She's saying, truth is, I'm in love with you. So the truth is that she's in love with you. You know it, she knows it, the karmic partner knows it. That's the truth, okay? No matter what else is going on. I keep looking at your pictures. And not to mention the videos we made. Oh my God, I will never delete them. So I'm not saying you've made a video. Maybe in her mind, she's wanted a video. Or she may, and this could even be videos about when you've been places. Maybe you've done a video on the beach. I don't mean like an intimate video. I mean this like if you have made any videos. Or she has videoed something on her phone. Or, because, you know, if she's videoed anything. Or if that hasn't happened yet, that may happen. So don't be surprised if you go somewhere and she videos something. Because it's like she's saying, the videos, oh my God, I'll never delete them. Because it makes her feel things. It brings memories up, emotion, feelings. And we've got stalker alert. I check up on you often. So I feel moving into the next week, it's like not much really is going to change in the situation because there is a karmic partner. However, things can change dramatically when you change the way you're looking at things. And I don't feel things are changing because she's always been looking at your photos. She's always been watching you and she has always been in love with you. So it's like the angel's saying, well, it's a bit more of the same. Okay, because she's still looking at your pictures. She's looking at your pictures. She's checking up on you. That she may create a video. Okay, and that's something new. But I feel that the truth is she's in love with you. The change is that you need to be handling things in a new way. Okay, and you've got... Yeah, she's sorry. She may even apologise for something here. I'm sorry. So she could well apologise for something to you this week. But I feel that you could also be apologising to yourself, you know, forgiving yourself for anything you've thought or you've done, or maybe there's mutual apologies. But I feel it's kind of more of the same, but you're changing the way you're looking at it. I hope that helps, okay? But I feel it's good stuff. It's good stuff, Lisa, okay? It's just remember the ego gets in the way. E777, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, DM processing. I'm finally in surrender. Wow, amazing to hear. Doesn't it feel good? You say it's liberated, absolutely. I've been getting a lot of 5D from him. So many syncs right now. So what does he want to say? What's on his mind? Gone back in. So again, he may be wanting to reach out, but he can't or he won't from fear. Not yet anyway. So he's saying to you, he's saying karmic partner interference. So again, this could be other people interfering. So this could be third party interference, or it could be friends, family, things in the way of him being with you in the physical right now. And that's okay. Okay, it's lessons being learned. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong or there's anything he's enjoying more than being with you, anything like that. It's about something is in the way that's being dealt with. So the message coming through here is, yeah, moving on from that with love. So I feel like he's trying to move on from whatever that is, okay, because he's dealing with it and he's healing it. So he's saying, I'm dealing with the past, I'm healing it to be free, to move on from this with love. Okay, so he can let it go with love without any resentment or any unfinished business. He wants to create a closure in his past, or something now that will become his past, so he can move forward and have a new beginning with you. So if there is any karmic partner, any interference from outside parties, don't let it get to you, because you're saying, I'm surrendering anyway. And he said, I know that you are the one, and that scares me. Okay, I know that you're the one. He knows it. He reached out to reply, but now he hasn't. Karmic friend is very much interfering and mimicking me. Well, there you go. And again, you know that you are, the OG, the original. You are, there's nobody like you. Nobody can be you. Whenever I see that kind of someone's trying to mimic you, it always reminds me of the song She's Not Me by Madonna. She's not me, she hasn't got my name. Okay, it's really good. If you actually watch it, if you Google Madonna, She's Not Me, where she's on the stage strutting around, it's a really funny song, and it's true, and she opens a coat and she's got the words Madonna there. Whether you love Madonna or you don't, I personally love Madonna. But when she opens a coat and has got Madonna there, no one could be her. No one can be you. And your twin knows it, because he said, I know that you are the one. And that scares me. Okay, it scares him because it means that, wow, what does this mean for my life? Am I enough for you? Am I good enough for you? So I feel he knows he's got to move on from whatever it is that's causing interference, and that's what he's planning on doing. I hope that helps, okay? So in other words, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And listen to that song. Watch that song on YouTube. It'll make you laugh, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM's current feelings and thoughts towards me? So what's going on? What's his current thoughts and feelings towards you? What's going on with him right now? I've been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. So he may have been acting like everything's okay. In his life, on social media, whatever, he may be acting like, yeah, everything's fine, everything's wonderful, everything's hunky-dory, but it isn't. It's all a lie, it's a mask. And he's saying, I love variety, but there's something about you I can't resist. So really, again, this is like, there's been other people, but there's nobody like you. There's something about you, I can't resist you. You're the one, you're different, you're the one I'm meant to be with. Okay, and he's been putting a front on. So there may well be something in his life he's got going on right now that he needs to release himself from and get out of, and he has to put a mask on. So he's pretending everything's okay when it absolutely isn't okay, because you're the one. Yeah, he's saying, I'm extremely unhappy with my life and I feel like a failure. I think about sleep. You're definitely going to reconnect, because it disconnected and reconnected. It will have buffered for you. I think about you as I fall asleep, and as soon as I wake up, I have to distract myself throughout the day to keep my mind from wandering back to you. So he's trying to do a good job right now of denying his feelings or hiding his feelings or acting like everything's okay in his life, but he's extremely unhappy. And he's unhappy because he's not with you. And he feels like a failure. And that's something he's working on. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the cat and the donation, honey. When I'm connecting with B's energy, I can hear and feel the guidance he is receiving to raise his vibration and about us. Can I know why he isn't acting on the guidance he receives with them? Well, first of all, that's your perception. Your perception is he's not doing the work, and that's what you've got to stop thinking. You're paying too much attention right now to what he's doing or not doing. Take your attention away from his journey and into your own. Take your attention away from him into you, because you're saying, why isn't he acting on the guidance he receives? How do you know he isn't? How do you know he isn't? He's doing it his way. Because I feel he is in his own way, and it's taking time. Just because you're not yet seeing results doesn't mean he's not doing the inner work. That's your perception of what's going on. It's also through your own ego creating fear, saying he needs to do this, he needs to do that. Why? Why isn't he doing it yet? Why? And it's not your job to make him drink that water. You've got to trust him to do it in his own way. So I feel you need to shift your perspective back to you and focus on what you need to do and start letting him do it his way. And I'm not saying you're not letting him not do that, but what I feel is instead of judging him, saying, why isn't he acting on the guidance he receives, recognize he is, but in his own way. It's not the way that you would handle it or do it, but it's the way he will handle it and do it. That's why. Because when I'm connected with his energy, he's healing. He's working on himself. He's doing it his way. He's saying you are the light in the darkness. So again, what you need to do is be your light. You just need to shine the light. You need to be the lighthouse. You don't need to point things out. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to tell him anything. You just need to be the example of what acting on guidance is. And that's you being the light. That's what you need to know, okay? Just let me put some more water on there. I should need to put some wig hairspray on this one, I think. To just keep it out of my face a bit, because when I'm moving around, it's going in my face. So there we go. I much prefer it like that, okay, than all hanging in my face. So as Stephanie, Steph, thank you for the donation, honey. Hello, Liz. Any message from Zach? So what does Zach want you to know? Okay. I want it too many cards. Raluka says he isn't. Well, that's your perception of what's going on. Okay. I'm connecting with something different there. It's your perception. Okay. Just listen to the message again. Just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean he isn't doing the work. Okay, it's happening inside of him. It's happening behind the scenes. You might think, well, I'm an empath and I can sense it. Fair enough. But the angels are saying to you, you're not seeing it clearly. Okay. So Steph, what does he want to say? What does Zach want to say? Shaman, he's going through a soul awakening right now. Soul retrieval is needed for you to remember who you were before trauma and pain shaped you into a false version of your divine self. So what he's saying is, I am a false version of myself right now. And I've been forced into this through programming, conditioning, my life. And I'm starting to remember who I am by accessing my soul. So I feel Archangel Zadkiel is around him, helping him to remember who he is and why he's here. And you've also activated that within him. So you're helping him through you just being you and the connection you share to remember who he is. And he has got shaman energy in him. So he's got the potential to be a mentor and a leader in this life in a spiritual way. And that will also be part of your soul mission and journey. But he's saying to you, I'm remembering who I am before anything that stopped me from being the person that I was when I came into the earthly body. Because remember, when we're a baby, we are our true self. And then we get shaped into things through childhood, programming, conditioning, adulthood, all of that. And I feel like he's starting to remember who he is. And he wants you to know that. So what's the energy around the connection right now? Forever. He's recognizing more and more that you are forever. And he's having vivid dreams. And this is helping him to activate his soul to give me fear. And he's working through fears in his dreams. So he's having very, very vivid dreams about you where he's shown things connected with his soul. And he's realizing that you are forever in his heart and soul. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Was I cursed for cheating my husband in a previous life? No, you're not cursed, okay? There is, if you focus on being cursed and things like that, you're going to attract such negative energy in. Recognize that when you come into this lifetime, okay, when you come, because you're saying a previous birth, when you come into this lifetime, you bring with you all the tools and resources you need to handle what you're going through in this life. It's like the karma is cleared. Okay, and this is what the angels tell me. You know, it doesn't matter what people say. If people are telling you otherwise, they're trying to make money. Let me break that curse for you. It's 99.99. Okay, it's people earning money off fear. And you don't want to earn money off fear. So you have to understand that there is no curses in that way. And if you feel you are cursed, say, Archangel Michael, thank you for blasting away anything that's negative, toxic, or anything that's blocking me in this direction of time and all directions of time. And so it is. And it's wiped away like that. Okay? That's the message. So I don't feel you're cursed at all. It was an inner guidance, maybe it was my karma. Karma is different than curse. Okay, karma is getting things, learning lessons. Karma is different than saying you're cursed. If you're saying you're cursed, it's like saying somebody's sent me bad mojo or something bad is happening to me because of this and this and this. And karma is, we all go through karma. Okay, we all go through things. Okay, and the angels are saying to you, you have to look beyond the ego, because it's the ego causing fear. It's the ego causing fear, where you're saying, am I having bad things happening to me because I cheated on my husband in a previous relationship or a previous lifetime or whatever it is? So you've got to stop thinking that things are blocking you. You are very blessed right now. So instead of thinking how stressed you are about things, think how blessed you are. I feel what you tend to do is overthink things, and you worry too much about previous lifetimes or things that have happened in lives that you are not living in now. You know, the angels are very clear. We are living this life now, and that we have everything we need for this life now. So be in the present moment instead of living in the past or worrying about the future. That's the message I need to give to you, okay? So let me bring in a message from heaven for you about this. What do you need to know? We've got Archangel Metatron. Look at this. Trust the process of your life. That's what you need to do. Instead of worrying about karma or worrying about curses or anything else. Because you are loved, protected and safe in this moment now. So Metatron, the angel of divine timing, who is connected with all time, and you're connecting with previous lifetimes here, he's saying trust the process of the life that you're in now. Trust the process of your life and know that you are safe. And you have choices. You have choices in this life. So you can think, oh, I'm being cursed because of this and this and this. But you have a choice. You have a choice whether you respond with love or fear to everything you do. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just have a drink. Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. What is coming for me from Ayush? Okay, so what does Ayush want you to know today? What's going on? Okay, he's saying, addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. So he's trying to get his life together right now. So that's what's coming in. There he is sorting out his life. And addictions clouded his vision. Now we can get addicted to many things. We can get addicted to things that cloud the vision, like things like drinking alcohol or doing things that aren't good for us. But we can also get addicted to things like social media or being in fear or going into worry or procrastination. So it feels like his emotions are in the way. My emotions have clouded my vision, or my fear has clouded my vision. And now I'm dealing with that and I'm trying to get my life together. So he's trying to sort himself out. So trusting that he's finding his way right now. He's gaining clarity and vision. So serendipity. So the angels are reminding you that your connection is a serendipitous connection, which means the universe has got your back. You'll be guided back together. And there's divine intervention at work here. And that's also because you have a mission together. So you are meant to be together in this lifetime because you have a mission together in this lifetime. Not just to be a couple, but to help the world in some way because you are twin flames. So it really is about you trusting the journey right now and having faith that the universe will bring you together because you have a mission. And he is working on healing parts of his life right now to be ready for that mission and to be ready for you. I hope that helps, okay? So what's coming in is serendipity, divine intervention. Nagok, thank you for the donation. NGOC, okay? What's the update with my connection with P? So what's going on with P right now? We've got staycation. Don't go anywhere, okay? Don't give up. Now, let me just see what the other cards are coming out with this, because this can mean a number of things. So we've got the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So I feel that what's coming in is some kind of communication to move you towards your relationship or to move you towards the union, because I definitely feel there's communication in a loving way coming in and an offer of love. So I feel that between now and June there's going to be an offer of love. So the message here is stay, don't go anywhere. If you're thinking, should I give up on this, should I move on, what do I do, stay. And also there could be an opportunity for you to spend time together where you're both off work but you are not going anywhere. So instead of saying, oh, I'm going on a vacation, I'm going somewhere, you're staying at home and spending time together at home. So there may be an opportunity coming in where you can actually spend some time together, and it feels very holiday-like, but it's actually where you live, or it's around where you live. So there's an opportunity coming in to spend some quality time together. And this may be activated between now and June. What else is coming in? Or what you need to know? Yeah, the promise of your love. So you've got the stag there. So your love is truly meant to be. And I feel you may see shooting stars as well as a sign of that. You've also got the new moon there. So this could all start activating from the new moon as you move towards May. So I feel that between May and June, or even July at the latest, there could be an opportunity for some kind of staycation. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. What does Jesus want me to know to help me in A? So let's bring in a message from Jesus. What does Jesus want you to know? Straight out. And this is the truth, okay? You've got to find everything within yourself first. When you find your connection with self and God, or source, the universe, whoever you connect with, obviously you connect with Jesus. So when you connect with Jesus, when you connect with yourself and Jesus, or yourself and God, everything else will follow. Because Jesus is saying, seek first the kingdom of God, which means first of all, work on the relationship with God, with yourself, find your faith and trust in God's plan. Work on the connection with him and everything else will fall into place. So seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So in other words, when you focus on faith and your connection with God, then everything else you want will come to you in divine timing. That's the message. Very simple, very clear. I hope that helps, okay? And they're giving me bite your tongue. They just made me bite my tongue. Okay? Bite your tongue, they're saying as well. In other words, think before you act, or think before you speak. Okay? Just made me bite my tongue. Just checking I'm not bleeding there. So yes, think before you speak. That's coming through very clearly. So that's about responding instead of reacting. I hope that helps, okay? Interesting. See how the angels channel these things. We've got Laura Marto. Great to see you, honey. Thank you for the milestone. And Angela is sending so much love to you and Grayson Jordan here. So Laura says, happy Easter, angel, and the same to you. What messages does Mr. O have for me on this beautiful day? So what does Mr. O want to say to you? What does Mr. O want to say? Look at this, twin flames jumping out of the deck. So he is aware that you are twin flames in his own way. The feeling, the emotion, the way he's connected to you, the way he feels bonded to you, the way you are one. He knows it. We are twin flames. We are connected. And that's what you're being shown. That's why there's all the lessons and all the growth and all the healing. What else does he want you to know? So it's like on Easter, he's saying, yes, we are twin flames. I am aware of it in some way, shape or form. Look at this. I remember everything about you. I remember everything about you because we are twin flames. So he hasn't forgotten a thing. He remembers the way your face, your eyes light up when you smile, the way your face, lights up, and the way that your face is, every kind of crease on your face, every, the way you smile and your eyes, just the way you are, everything about you. It's like he knows everything about you, they show me things like, I have to say what they give me, every mole, every blemish. He knows everything and he loves everything about you. Remember, sometimes we feel flawed and it's the flaws they love the most. That's what he wants to say to you. So I want to bring you a gift card in as well. What's the gift coming to you over Easter? And you are a gift to everyone as well. We've got the gift of serenity, which is the gift of peace. So connect to the internal source of serenity within you. So you may find over Easter you do more meditation or more sound healing, or you're just connecting more with him in a 5D way. Allow yourself to breathe again, decrease inner tension, and know that all is well. I hope that helps, okay? Sarada, thank you for the donation. This was Sarada Singh. What is happening in my connection with my partner? What's happening in your connection? You may feel like things are a battle right now. So the 7 wands in this way is kind of like feeling like, you may feel like he's not quite there. Because this can be someone who's in one place, but maybe wanting to be in another place. And there could be some movement here. So this could also be a sign about moving to another place. So there could be a move coming in the future. But I feel that what's happening is he's not all in with you for whatever reason. So whether he's actually physically there with you and he doesn't feel like he's physically there with you, or he isn't physically there with you, it just feels like he's not all in for some reason, like emotionally. I feel like you need to have a conversation. He feels like you need to sit down and talk about what you want and what the next steps are and where this is going. Because it feels like he's got one foot there with you, but his other foot somewhere else. And you may feel that. Maybe you feel like something's changed or he's not quite there. So again, if you are in a relationship right now, because you're saying, what's happening in my connection with my partner? And that sounds like you are a couple now, the way you're wording that. So it feels like if you are a couple now, then he feels like maybe you might feel like he's trying to get out, or he's not fully there with you, he's not invested. So I feel you need to have a conversation. If you're talking about him as in you want him to be your partner, he's trying to get that together. So it's like something needs to come together. It's like you're not fully together. That's how I'm feeling. Even if you're in a relationship right now, you're not feeling like you're fully in a relationship. So something has to give, something has to change, okay? So what does he want to say? But you were perfect for me from head to toe, inside and out. So the love is there. All the feelings are there. He feels like you're perfect for him in every way. He just may be going through some kind of emotional battle. Yes, he is my partner and guidance for me. So that's what he's saying. He's saying, you are perfect from head to toe. He feels all that. It just feels like he's going through some kind of internal battle, or there's some kind of conflict between the two of you where you need to sit down and have a talk. You maybe want different things right now. And I feel there could be a move coming in the future. So I feel that a communication, having a conversation will really help. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, last night I was missing P very intensely. What happened with him last night and how was he feeling about me? What do you need to know? So what's going on with him right now? What do you need to know? So synchronicity, seeing all the signs. So really you are experiencing him as a mirror. Okay, so you were missing him last night because he was missing you. You were feeling all the intensity because he was feeling all the intensity. And he's also seen all the signs. So synchronicity is also about the way you are synced up right now. So you're synced up, you're feeling the same things, you're going through the same things. So how is he feeling about you in the 3D? He said, I'm going crazy without you, I want to see you so bad. So this is what's going on. You're both wanting each other, you're both being guided to each other, you're both desiring each other. And that's why you're feeling it all this intensely. He said, I'm going crazy without you, I want to see you so badly. So he wants you and he wants to see you. So this could well be about him working out how to come forward, and especially it's on his mind at night. And that's why it's affecting you at night. He's saying, you're different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. And this is also something he's realizing more and more, that you're the one. Okay, you're different from the rest. I want you. You're different. You're different than anyone else I've ever been in love with. So he's going crazy without you right now. You're saying, I feel sharp pains on the left side of my chest. Well, that's heart chakra activation. Okay, so you're going through a heart chakra activation. I hope that helps, okay? Someone's saying, have I missed a donation? No, I haven't got there yet, honey. I haven't got there yet, okay? You have to be patient. I'm still on, just moving down to Saranga now. How am I connected to an Arcturian? Okay, this is for Saranga. I'm going to bring you a message from the universe, okay? So what's the message coming through for you about that question? What's the message coming through? The message is, sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that's been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. So the Arcturian energy you're connecting with is guiding you to let go, guiding you to, leave behind anything that's weighing you down. Now, I don't personally connect with Arcturian energy. Okay, but I can give you the guidance that's coming through from you connecting with that question. So the angels say, you've got to sit with this message. Holding on does more damage than letting go. So what are you holding on to right now? Leave behind all that's been weighing you down. So what's weighing you down right now? Reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. What do you want to manifest in your life right now? The angels say, I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay, so that's the guidance. So that's how you're connected in some way. So the Arcturian energy in you is guiding you to let go, to leave behind anything that's weighing you down and reach for new opportunities. So that's also a symbol of giving you power. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Happy Easter, same to you. Wild Day, I prayed to Mary at the cemetery. So I'm going to bring in Mary, Queen of Angels. Okay, I'm going to bring Mother Mary. This is the Mary, Queen of Angels deck. Mother Mary, obviously. She's not the Queen of Angels. That's what the deck's called. I felt Jerry's healing resurrection this weekend with Jesus. What's the message for me? So what does Mother Mary want you to know? Straight out. Forgiveness. It's all about forgiveness, healing, letting go. I'm willing to, and you affirm this, I am willing to release all resentments so I may enjoy my life. So the more you forgive, whether it's forgiving Jerry, whether it's forgiving yourself, whatever it is you need to forgive, the angels will help you. So forgiveness will bring in a healing. So affirm, I'm willing to release all resentment so I may enjoy my life. Or I'm willing to release that part of me that gets angered or triggered when I think of you. Okay, because that will also bring up a healing. So Mother Mary is asking you to forgive, which I feel you already know. Now I want to bring in a message for you from Jesus as well. I love that you've been connecting with Mary and Jesus. Look at this, you are the light of the world. So that's reminding you of your power. And love one another as I have loved you. So remember, it's all about love. It's all about releasing the past and focusing on love. Because you are the light of the world. And you are strong. There may even be a baby involved in this in some point, or a child as well. But love one another as I have loved you, Jesus said. And I feel you've received these messages about the light of the world, about loving one another. They may have come to you in maybe a sermon you've heard or something that you've seen, or it's a sign. That's exactly what it was. He's releasing and forgiving. Beautiful. So just focus on that. Let me do you a gift as well, a gift card, okay? What's the gift for you? What else do you need to know? You've got two gifts coming, the gift of faith and relaxation. Beautiful, because these two cards came out together earlier. So the message is relax and have faith. Relax from all the intensity. Let go of all your desire for control. Trust the universe and its wisdom to guide you along the right path. Believe in yourself and your abilities to fulfill significant goals in your life. Be certain that things will appear exactly at the time that you truly need them. And so it is. I hope that helps, okay? Raymond, thank you for the donation. What will Fabiola say to me when she communicates? Okay, so what will Fabiola say to you when she communicates? Okay, I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you're the one. So what she's going to say to you is that you're the one. She may have received bad advice before or listened to other people, and she's not doing that anymore. She's going to tell you she doesn't care what people think. She's listening to her own intuition, and that she loves you because you're the whole package. She's saying, I love your swag. Okay, so really she's saying, I love everything that you are. I love you. I love the person you are. You're the whole package for me. So she's going to tell you the truth. Everything that she's feeling inside, she's going to communicate it to you in her own way. And I feel that's with the swag there. It's like in her own way, she's going to tell you she loves you. You're the whole package, and she knows you're the one. She's going to tell you that in her own words, in her own way. I hope that helps, okay? Pink, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Happy Easter, Liz. Thank you for being a light of love for us. Happy Easter, everyone. Please, a collective message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a collective message from the other side, okay? So if anyone's missing a loved one in heaven, or you're thinking about someone who's died or passed over, I'm going to bring in a message from them today, because Easter is about resurrection and rebirth. So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Think about someone in your mind you've lost, okay? Or even if you're just thinking there's no one directly I'm connecting with, I just want a message, you'll receive a message from the other side. So 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. Thank you, angels. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I feel 1 and 2 may be connected there. And 3. So if you may, some people may be guided to 1 and 2 together. I'm picking up on. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Pick your pile. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. What's your pile? 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, if you pick pile 1, the message from the other side is be kind to each other. Be kind to each other. And that's really such a huge message. It's like Jesus just said, love one another as I have loved you. It's the same message, really. Be kind to each other and feel me at places we used to go. So you may have gone to places with this person when they were living, and you'll feel them there. So if you want to connect with them, go there. and then you're going to feel them around you, and it'll allow you to be kinder to each other. It may even be a place you go and you take someone there where you can be kind. So if you pick number 2, you've got Think of Me Fondly, and that's a song as well out of Phantom of the Opera. Okay, so think of me fondly, think of them with fond thoughts, forgive everything and feel free. Okay, so forgiveness is the answer to feeling freedom, to finding peace, and I approve. So the person you're connecting with approves of what you're doing or approves of what you've done, has no bad feeling or ill will towards anything here. So I approve, it's okay. So forgive everything, feel free, and think of them fondly. And if you've chosen pile 3, the message is, I'm so very proud of you. So whoever this person is in spirit is proud of you, the person you are, the things that you've overcome, and the way that you're handling things in your life. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I do apologise for spraying water on my hair here, but, next time I'll put some spray on it, some hairspray on it, but it's getting in my face. I've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we've got Pink, thank you for the donation there, honey. I'm sending you so much love. We've got Megan House, thank you for the donation. Can you do a reading for me and DJ? I had a bad day, I'm really sad, and I want to have a better day. Well, you have a choice. Okay, so you have a choice how you feel. So even though if you feel you're having a bad day, you can turn that around right now through breath work, through remembering how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are, focusing on gratitude, okay? You don't need to have a message of love. I'm going to give you a message, obviously, but you don't need to have a message from someone in the physical to feel validated or better. That's your choice. Happiness is an inside job. Because I decided to quit singing at this church so I feel may take advantage of me. So obviously do what you feel is right. You can sing to God in other ways, or you can connect with God in other ways. So what's the message coming through for you and DJ? Law of attraction. Now, I'm not surprised that's come out because you've been reminded that what you think about, you bring about. You've been reminded that the law of attraction is always working, whether you believe it is or not. And law of attraction answers your prayers. Law of attraction says yes to you. So if you're saying, I'm really sad, then you're going to attract more of that in. If you say, I want to have a better day, the universe will say, okay. So remember, sadness and feeling sad and wanting better thoughts, obviously they're contradicting each other, but you can choose the next best thought because law of attraction is working. So this is a good way of looking at it, because sometimes you think, well, I feel sad, so I can't just become positive and all candy canes and rainbows, and that's true. But what you can do is look for the next better feeling or thought. So you think, okay, what have I got in my life right now that I am grateful for? And it may be that you're watching this video or that you know this live and you're connecting with people in the chat right now and you're feeling the power of Jesus today. It may be that you have an amazing singing voice that you can share with the world in some other way. Okay, it may be that you feel that you are connected with God, and that's something to be grateful for. You could think, I'm grateful that I'm healthy. I'm grateful that I've got clothes to wear. I'm grateful that I've got food to eat. I'm grateful that I've got a phone. I'm grateful that I've got a house to live in and a bed to sleep in. So you see, when you start focusing on the things like that, it starts changing your vibration. And then things start feeling much better. And then you start looking for other things to be grateful for. So I feel it's about recognizing that you are the only one who has the power to turn your day from a bad day to a good day, or from sad thoughts to happy thoughts. Because even if someone's trying to make you happy, if you aren't in that energy, you're not going to feel happy anyway. Nobody has that power. So it's about recognizing that you have the power within you, and you've always had that power within you all along. So cleanse your energy, cleanse your vibration. Maybe go for a lovely little walk in nature, or have a nice relaxing shower or cleansing bath, or, relax your energy, or walk in the rain, or walk in the sun, or whatever. So I feel the message is cleanse yourself from any negative thinking through knowing that you are safe and trusting in the law of attraction. So what else is going on with DJ, or what gift are you being given? What gift? And I feel that really whatever's going on with you and DJ right now is giving you the opportunity to fulfill yourself and fill up your own cup, and recognize you don't need him or anyone else to be there to feel better. So you've been given the gift of persistence today. It says, trust the process, enjoy the journey, embrace the journey, walk this path persistently until you reach your desired destination. So really what I'm being guided to share with you is go on a rampage of appreciation right now. Okay, focus on all the things you have to be grateful for. And then you're going to recognize how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. Don't give up. Don't give up on your connection. Don't give up on love. But the message I've got to give to you what the angels are telling me to give to you. Because sometimes you hear the message you need to know, not the message you want to know. And the message you need to know today is that you've got this because heaven's got you. And that you have the power in this moment now to turn your life around and to be happy and see things differently. So whatever's going on with DJ is helping you right now to fill up your own cup, to work on self-love. And then all the doors will open for everything else. Things will speed up and change. I hope that helps, okay? Fisha, thank you for the donation. This is for Fisha Love. I'm just looking for the question. I can't see it. Fisha Love. Can anyone see Fisha Love's question? That's why I always say if you can put your question in the chat for me. Otherwise, I'll just pull you a card. I can't find Fisha Love. Okay, I don't know if you're there right now, but Victor, can you see? Can you see Fisha Love's question? Otherwise, I'll just pull her a card. I can't see a question there. So what I'm going to do, unless my moderators tell me, I'm going to pull you a card. Okay, so I'm going to pull you a gift of life card. So what does Fisha need to know, please, angels? The gift being, again, the gift of persistence. This is why, the universe and the angels give you repetitive guidance, because everyone watching is receiving these messages, okay? So the message for you right now, whatever you're going through in your life, whatever's happening, whether it's something in love or something in health or something with work or money, trust the process you're on and embrace the journey. Forgive me, fear. Let go of any fear, okay? Walk the path persistently. That means don't give up. Call on your angels. You're not alone until you reach your destination. So until you reach where you want to be, until you get where you want to be, have faith in the journey. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to know. Can someone get rid of that ridiculous comment, please, there? Okay, this one here. Can someone just time that person out, please, okay? It's ridiculous. They come on and say the most stupid things. We've got Minnie, thank you for the donation. Minnie says, where's Minnie? And just know, when you come on and do things like that, it really doesn't affect any content creator that you are saying that to. You've got nothing better to do. Okay, so go and, harass someone else, okay? Because it doesn't bother me at all, okay? I'm just trying, people might think, what's that all about? It's just spammers. People, keyboard warriors, got nothing better to do. Making a fake account like that and, come on and try and cause issues. It's ridiculous. Got nothing better to do. Go and pray. That'll serve you better, okay? So we got Minnie, thank you for the donation. Again, I can't see a question from Minnie. Can anyone see Minnie's question? Can anyone see Minnie's question? Because again, I can't see a question from Minnie either. And I do appreciate your donations. Thank you for donating. I just can't see a question. So I always say, if you're donating, please put your question in the super chat, because then I can read them straight out. I'm looking up and down the chat and I can't see a question. Can any of my moderators see a question from Minnie at all? Anything from Minnie? Otherwise, I'll pull you a card. Anything from Minnie? I can't see anything from Minnie. So Minnie, I'm going to pull you a card. What do you need to know right now? Oh, hi Minnie. Have you got a question for me, honey? Because I can't see a question, honey. If you got a question, I'll just pull you a card, whatever you want. So what do you need to know? And then I've got Stephanie, Zainab, JL. That's where I am in the chat, just so you know, working down. So I'm just waiting for Minnie's question. We got Victor there donating membership to Guided by My Peeps. Thank you so much, Victor, for donating a membership there. Such a beautiful gift to give. So I'm just waiting for Minnie to come in with a question, or I'll pull your card, because it holds everything up, you see. So Minnie, what's your question, please? I'm going to pull you a card anyway, what you need to know. This is for Minnie. So the card for you is the gift of confidence. So whatever you're going through right now, Minnie, make sure you are having confidence in what you're doing. Because confidence is power. See, what's the update with me and P? Confidence is your power. It's your superpower right now. So more confidence you have in yourself, and the more confidence you have in your connection, and the more confidence you have in P, the quicker things will turn around. So connect with your sense of confidence. Make good choices based on your inner truth. So listen to your intuition before you make any choices or take any action. Set boundaries and make the next move relying on your self-worth. So you may well need to set some boundaries. And this could be about you allowing him to make the next move or to be able to move towards you, because there's maybe a family issue. Okay, and this could be connected with beliefs, patterns, and opinions that need to be broken away from. So this could be a karmic situation, or it could be karmic family issues in the way. So I feel this could be connected with programming and conditioning that's causing an issue or a problem. So this may be why you have to set boundaries down or allow him to come to you, because you're learning about your own self-worth and your own power right now. Remembering who you are, that's why you've got confidence coming through. So if there are any issues with family or any family issues or anything to do with family causing a problem, the angels are reminding you that you're being protected at this time. And you're also feeling the heat. So there's also Kundalini rising between the two of you. So you're going to feel all the desire and all the love and all the passion and all the fire. And he is feeling that too. Yeah, he said, I keep looking at your pictures. Okay, so he's definitely feeling the heat and he's attracted to you and desiring you. I keep looking at your pictures, not to mention the videos. So again, there could be some videos, but this is more about watching you online. And he's saying, I'll never delete these pictures. So he may have pictures of you on his phone. And he may do things to those pictures as well, because he feels the Kundalini rising. So he may feel passion when he's looking at you and he has to deal with that passion, if you know what I mean. I hope that helps, okay? But I feel confidence in the connection and confidence in yourself is key. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Stephanie says, message from CeCe today. I had a sweet dream with him. So what did CeCe want you to know? Okay, we've got addictions clouded my vision. I'm trying to get my life together. So you've had a dream about him. I feel like he's trying to show you in that dream he's getting his life together. He's sorting himself out. He's getting his act together. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Sleep well, honey. I'm sending you so much love. Angela's waving to you and Faith as well. And I did think about you, actually, because I had an email off someone called Melina, and it just reminded me of your twin, okay? So I felt like that was a sign for you as well about communication coming in. So I just wanted to share that with you. Addictions clouded my vision. So he's definitely saying to you, things have got in the way of his vision, the way he's been seeing things clearly, Stephanie. So he's now gaining clarity and more vision. He's able to understand things better, and he's sorting his life out. And, you know, addictions could be things like fear, because we can get addicted to our own fear, overthinking. It could be other things he was doing. Maybe he was drinking alcohol or, you know, doing things that were stopping him from moving forward in some way. But whenever it was that he was, you know, kind of clouding his vision, he can now see clearly. It's like he's letting you know he can see clearer now. They give me that song, I can see clearer now, the rain has gone. And something may be happening around your next birthday. Okay, or maybe you had a dream about your birthday, but your next birthday is going to be significant, whenever that is. Doesn't matter whether it's just gone or it's coming in the future or whatever it is. Okay, last time we spoke, he did tell me he was getting over an addiction. There you are. So he's saying addictions was clouding my vision. And I feel like he's healing that addiction and he can see clearer now, definitely with that song. So when is your next birthday? Because that's going to be a significant date. And he may want to prove this to you on your next birthday. Or maybe this is a goal he's got in his mind. You know, thinking, I want to prove to you by your next birthday that I've healed this addiction. So he also did say you can see clear now. Wow, well, there you go. And they give me that song, I can see clearly now the rain has gone. So if you listen to that song, there may also be messages in there for you. Well, something is happening around your next birthday. We both have birthdays in November. Isn't that interesting? So November could be significant for this changing into a relationship. So let's see what else he wants to say. Let me use a different deck, actually. What else does he want to say? Yeah, he came on to... Look at this, first of all. I'm addicted to your love and attention. There's addiction there. I'm addicted to your love and attention. So now he's addicted to you, not whatever he was addicted to. He says you came on too strong, too fast. So I feel what that means is... Okay, it's not like you came on too strong. It means it felt intense. It struggled. So that may have been why he was dealing with an addiction. And I miss everything about you. So he's going to get addicted to you instead of whatever he was addicted to. It's like he's saying, I'm addicted to you. Not, and they give me that song again. Now they give me, I'm addicted to love. Okay, so he's like, whatever he was addicted to, he can see clearer now, and now he knows he's addicted to your love. Not that it's good to be addicted to anything, but it's like he's changed what he's addicted to, which is a good thing, because it's better to be addicted to your love than whatever else it was. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. Why is Gerard silent these days and any messages from him? He's saying, I keep looking at your pictures. So he may be silent, but he is watching. He's watching, he's looking at your pictures, he may be checking you out online. You know, he's letting you know he's watching you in some way. So even though he's silent, you may be sensing his energy all around you because he's watching you. And look at this, again, I'm addicted to your love and attention. So he's addicted to you right now because he's looking at you. So he can't not think about you. You're on his mind all the time. And he's saying that the reason why he's silent is because he feels like a failure. He said, I'm extremely unhappy with my life and I feel like a failure. But that doesn't change how he feels about you. So he needs to deal with his life right now. He's sorting his life out so he doesn't feel like a failure. So he feels proud of himself so that you'll feel proud of him. He can't get the words out either. So he's silent as well because he doesn't quite know how to communicate this. He doesn't know how to say this to you. How can you say to someone, I feel like a failure? I'm unhappy in my life. He doesn't know how to communicate that. So instead, he's satisfying himself by looking at your pictures or checking you out on social media until he feels better about his life and then he can come to you. So what's the energy around the connection? Yeah, what he really wants with you is marriage. There may also be an issue, you know, he could be in a marriage or there could be a commitment. If there isn't, then he's got commitment issues. But he knows he wants to end up married to you. That's the end goal. So he wants to be married to you. But he may be dealing with a marriage he's in or a commitment or commitment issues around marriage. Maybe his parents had a bad marriage or something went on. You know, he's seen bad things happening with marriage and maybe, or he's been in a bad marriage or whatever it is. But he intends to marry you one day. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So just know the silence is helping. It's assisting it. JL, thank you for the donation. Happy Easter, Liz. Any 3D messages from my DMB today? So what does B want you to know today? He's in a marriage. So he's got to get out of that marriage. Okay, Zainab, he's got to get out of that marriage to be free. So his marriage will be causing an issue. He's unhappy in that marriage. He's also got issues with the way he feels about marriage, but he knows he wants to marry you. So you've got to give him time, okay? He needs time. So JL, what B is saying to you today is, I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you're the one. So what he's saying is, okay, he's saying, I'm listening to my intuition right now. I know that you're the one for me. I'm not going to let anyone tell me otherwise or make me feel otherwise. I don't care what people think anymore. So he's listening to himself over others. Okay, and that may have caused a delay. So you're being guided to have compassion right now. And again, we've got the marriage card coming out. So when he thinks about you and he thinks about you being the one, he sees you in a marriage with him. So there's also another, and this keeps coming out, you know, wanting that in the future, seeing you as the long-term plan here. So you're being asked to have compassion right now. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. Karina, can I make you a mod for this live, hon? Can I make you a mod for this live? Let me know. Because Karina's helping everyone, okay? I can't help how long it takes for me to answer questions. I've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so you have to bear with me, okay? We'll have to give the guidance the way that it's coming through. I mean, going in order. So, you know, let me just make Karina a mod. Hang on a minute. Oh, there you go. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. There you go. Should be a mod now, honey. Okay, if you want to keep it, just let me know, okay? So Vic, I hope that helps, JL, okay? So Victor, thank you so much for gifting memberships here, honey, to Trinity and to L3. How amazing. Thank you so much for that. Such a beautiful gift to give, okay? Karina is not a bully, okay? She isn't a bully. Okay, she tells it how it is. No one's a bully on here. Okay, no one. She'll not block you. If someone blocks you, no one can block you. They time you out. Only I can block you. Okay, my moderators can time you out if you're being saying nasty things or spamming the chat or, just not being very nice. If you're being nice in the chat, then, obviously you can stay there. Okay? I'm not yelling at you. Bye, Kevin. I'll tell you what, I'll take you off. Hang on a minute. There you go. Okay. So thank you, Victor, for that. Okay, so next message we've got coming in. People think I'm yelling at them. I'm just saying it how it is. I don't yell at anyone. You'd know if I was yelling at you. So next question we're doing is for L3. Thank you for the donation, honey. And you've been gifted a membership there. His feelings for me and what's next for us. So what's his feelings for you right now? He's saying to you, I want to run away with you instead of running from you. So if he's running from you, it's his own fear. Okay, he wants to run away with you. He wants to run to you. So I feel he has had dreams about escaping with you, going somewhere with you, maybe going on holiday with you. But he's running, okay, because he's fear. I'm afraid of being hurt again. That's why he's running. So he's running because of wounds around the past or things that he's been hurt in the past. And he's scared of being hurt by you because he's never felt this way before. And he's saying to you, I just need some time. So you just need to give him some time to be able to feel vulnerable enough to move forward, because he wants to run into your arms and he wants to be with you and he wants to run away with you, but instead he pulls back or he runs away. Self-sabotage because of fear of getting hurt. So he said, I just need some time to come to terms with everything I'm experiencing. So I feel that patience is what's next. You need patience. And he's asking you for time and patience. And if you give him that time, look at this for powerful. Easter. Can you see that? Easter. I know the cards are backwards. It's YouTube settings, not mine. It's Easter Sunday today. So during this time of Easter, you need to surrender. Okay? Surrender. And there will be an illumination. Because he's going through an activation right now. He's going through illumination right now. So I definitely feel the message here is, if you have faith, he's going to open up to you the way he wants to. He's going to return to you the way he wants to. But he's just got to get okay with being vulnerable. I hope that helps. Okay, couldn't get a better message than the Easter card coming out. I created this deck a while ago. I forgot that was even in there. Katie, thank you for the donation. Hi again, Liz. May I know if my DM has ever talked to someone about me, about his feelings towards me or anything like that? I'm just curious. So I feel he keeps things in, okay? 4 of Wands, okay? I feel like he doesn't want to mess anything up, so he keeps things within. And he doesn't want anyone to taint the feelings he has for you either. So I don't feel like he does talk to anyone. L3 says, my name is Liz too. Amazing. Welcome, Liz. Thank you for being here. You and Elizabeth as well. So I don't feel he wants anyone to give him any advice because he's trying to work it out himself. He's saying to you, you didn't put up with my BS, basically. He's saying you didn't put up with my BS. So what he loves about you, this is what he wants you to know, is you don't put up with his BS. Says you crushed my big ass ego. That made me respect you even more. So what I'm feeling with this is, the way he sees you is, he's put you on a pedestal because he sees you as someone who doesn't put up with any BS. Okay, I don't like swearing on the channel, okay? So he said, you didn't put up with my BS. You crushed my ego. That made me respect you more. So I feel with the 4 of Wands coming out, I feel he doesn't talk to anyone about you because he doesn't want anyone to kind of try and taint his view of you. Does that make sense? Because the way he sees you as the 4 of Wands, he sees you as someone who builds him up. He sees you as someone he can have a life with. And he doesn't want anyone to mess that up. So I feel like he has this, he tends to go within to process his emotions and work it out himself. So he escapes into you. If he does talk about you to anyone, okay, he will talk about you with respect. So he talks about you in a respectful way because he'll say, she doesn't put up with any BS. Okay, she is strong and powerful. Like, I feel like if he does talk about you, and I feel like it's more, if he talks about you, it's more about you as a person than what you're going through with him. Does that make sense? So, like, I don't feel he talks about the connection between the two of you with anyone because he doesn't want anyone to get in the way of that. But I feel if he does talk about you, so maybe likely discusses you as a person, and he says what a powerful person you are. That's what I feel you need to know. I hope that helps. I have to give you the message they're giving me and what I'm sensing and feeling. We've got Martine, thank you for the donation. My question is, what's coming towards me? Okay, so what's coming towards Martine? What's coming towards Martine? What's coming towards Martine? The gift of serenity. So what's coming towards you is peace. And you can find peace within by connecting to the internal source of peace within you. So allow yourself to breathe again, and that will decrease inattention and know that all is well. So the angels are saying to you, all is well. So decrease any inattention, any stress, any fear, any worry by allowing yourself to breathe again. So breathe through whatever's coming towards you. So really this means whatever you're going through, whatever comes towards you, you can handle it. I'm sitting in a chapel right now. Isn't that amazing? So you're sitting in a chapel and you're being given peace. And you are connecting with the internal source within you. You'll be breathing there. You'll be feeling less tension. And you will know from being right there that all is well. So serenity is coming towards you. Let's also bring in another card. What else is coming towards you? What else is coming towards you? Okay, what's coming? Okay, you've got happiness because the moon is in reverse. So anything that's been challenging you is turning you around. Why? Because you don't give up. You are strong. And also what's coming towards you could be someone who's been distant. So if you're connected with a special person who's been distant all in their head, they're coming towards you. Okay, feeling stressed from betrayal from our family and partner. So this person is in their head about you. And they may be coming towards you to act. And the messages don't give up because you were strong. You know, anything that's challenged you is turning around. And this could be from the full moon. So from the full moon, the challenges you've been going through are turning into happiness. And that's because of serenity. Okay, so he's in his head. So can I have more clarity about him? Let's see what he wants to say to you then. So what does he want to say? They give me headaches. So I feel he may have given you a headache, or it's giving you a headache. He's saying, yes, I was cheating. Okay, so there may have been a cheating here. Now, cheating isn't necessarily about physical connection. Okay, it can be about emotional connection. Because what I'm feeling is, has he been dealing with people, like, has he been online with anyone, or has he been flirting with someone? Because he's saying, I love variety, but there is something about you I can't resist. Okay, so he can't resist you. You're the one. And, you know, they're giving me a block in the throat there. There's something about you he can't resist. But he's saying, I love variety. And I was cheating. So I don't feel he's cheated on you physically, like actually being with someone. It feels like he's been checking people out online, or there's been some kind of emotional observance. Does that make sense? Like looking at people online, or, you know, I don't even really feel there's anything like he's been talking to anyone. It's more that he's been looking at other people. But it doesn't do what he thinks it does. Does that make sense? It's like, because yes, I was cheating. You may see it as cheating, but it wasn't physical cheating. Okay, because he's saying, I love, why does he want me then? Because there's something about you he can't resist. There's something about you that's different than anybody else. But he's saying, I love variety. And it's ego, it's male pride, it's ego. I don't feel he's cheated on you as in physically being with anyone or physically spoke to anyone. He may have just been looking around. But he feels like that was cheating. So this is a good thing because it shows you he is aware that he shouldn't be doing it. In his mind, he's saying, I shouldn't have done that. He felt like cheating. It was cheating. And he's opening up and he's in his head. And he wants to make it right. So you can kind of take away that he wasn't cheating. Okay, he was just looking. Because he loves variety, which I know it's ridiculous. Okay, it's what they do. You know, there's like they can look at people in magazines or whatever it is, or look around. It doesn't mean he's going to do anything, but he feels like he did. So I feel the message here is things are going to turn around, but obviously it's up to you. It's up to you. I hope that helps, okay? That's the message I've got coming through for you. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. What's next for my finances? So let's bring in a message for you. Oh, the deck fell off then. What's the message for you with finances? What does Archangel Ariel want you to know? Okay. Well, no, you can say, well, it's not totally up to you, but, happiness is coming for you. That's what you need to know. So Stephanie, we've got Stephanie saying what's next for finances, vision board. What do you want to happen with finances? Put it on your vision board. The angels say today, update your vision board to reflect your current desires. So make sure your vision board is up to date with your current financial desires. And that's what you'll manifest. So start thinking before you think what's next for my finances. Think, what do I want to happen with my finances? What do I want? Is there a certain amount of money I want, or, anything like that? And put it on your vision board. So you've got obstacles and blocks are lifted. So what's coming next in finances is any obstacles or blocks you've had around money or finances, they're being lifted. It says all your good personal work and your positive energy have shifted previous obstacles and blocks. So maybe you have even been working on what you're manifesting. It says you'll now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that the flow of abundance continues. I hope that helps, okay? So good things are coming. Blocks being lifted. Update your vision board. Whatever perhaps is on your vision board is being manifested. I hope that helps, okay? AJ, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from A? So what does A want to say to you today? I've been putting on a front, my life is not what it seems on the outside. So to the outside world, it may seem that everything's okay. But it's all a front, it's a mask, it's not real. I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of work, being single's easier. So he's at a crossroads in his life. He's working out what to do. So in his life right now, he's got a front on. He's pretending everything's okay when really he's at a crossroads. What do I do? Do I stay or do I go? Do I change? So if he's in a relationship, he wants to be single to pursue you. If he's single, he's thinking, can I be in this relationship? Can I make it work? Okay. And he said, I don't care what people think. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you're the one. So regardless of what his situation is, whether he's single or in something, he knows you're the one. And he knows he's at crossroads and he needs to do something about it. And that's where he currently is. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Angels, please guide me clearly if Kashifa is my true twin. Well, again, like I say, you've got to know yourself. You have to go within. Okay, because the answer is within for that question. Okay, the readers, we can kind of give guidance, but you know 100% yourself. So you have to trust what you feel. Ask yourself, why am I doubting this right now? Because you're saying, why was I fooled to believe he was my real twin? My ascension is almost over and I feel he's not. So what you're saying is, you're saying you were fooled to believe he was your real twin. So that's suggesting that you're saying you don't believe that he is your twin flame. And really, this is all an opportunity for you to listen to your own intuition. Because it doesn't matter what people say. It matters what you think and what you feel and what you know. That's what matters. That's the truth. So you could think someone's fooled you into believing something, but you believed it. So you can't blame anyone for fooling you into anything because you have a choice. So the angel's saying you have a choice. You have a choice. So don't blame someone who you believe has fooled you into anything because you have a choice whether you believe it or not. You know yourself. So you have to listen to your own intuition. My ascension is almost over and I feel he is not. So what do the angels want you to know about him? Okay, what's the message? Okay, he said, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm seeing the synchronicities. It's driving me insane. So what the angels want you to know, because, perhaps you were thinking maybe the twin flame card had come out in this to give you clear guidance. But the thing is, it's a lesson you're learning. So the angel's saying, no, it's up to you. You've got to go within and ask yourself that question. What you need to know is that he has seen synchronicities about you and it's driving him insane and he can't stop thinking about you. And what are the 3 things you know about the twin flame journey? It drives you insane, you see signs and synchronicities, and you can't stop thinking about that. So there's 3 signs there that he is feeling a soul bond with you. And you'll see the signs, you'll feel like you're going insane, and you won't be able to stop thinking about it. So that is also giving you guidance about whether this person is or isn't your twin. But the answer is within you. And let go of any fear. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Hello, Liz, happy Easter, and the same to you, honey. Jennifer and I met with family. How does she feel about me after seeing me? Felt like she was closed up. Okay, so what was going on with it? Empath. So obviously she's saying, I don't need to tell you because you feel. And it feels like what was going on, she felt drained by being around those people. So she obviously met with family, whether it was your family or her family, it doesn't matter. She felt drained by being around those people. I feel like if it was just you and her, the energy would have been different. Okay, so it says you're both being drained by those around you and through negative situations. Establish healthy boundaries and protection for yourself and your counterpart. What I feel I'm getting from this is she wants you to know that if it had just been you and her, and maybe it was for an amount of time, but if it had been just you and her for the whole thing, it would have been different. Something would have happened differently. Now that doesn't mean think, oh God, I wish it had happened differently. Everything happens the way it's meant to. But I feel that's what she wants you to know. It's nothing to do with you. She just felt drained. And that she may have been tired anyway, or just, moody. But she was picking up on other people's energy because she's an empath. Yeah, there's things she wanted to say but didn't or couldn't. And she's saying, your hands are magical. You always know exactly where and how to touch me. So I feel she was thinking about touching you. What she really would have loved to have happened is an intimate encounter with you. Even just holding your hand, it felt magical. Maybe you did do that and it felt magical. Like she's saying, you always know exactly where and how to touch me. Okay, it's like, I've got a thing about my feet being touched. Okay, it's like it's just like my erogenous zone. And like, when I came back into contact with my twin for the first time, we were sitting down, the first thing he did was touch my foot. And, it was just like a thing he did. And I was like, you just know how to touch me. It's that kind of thing. Because I'm not connecting with, I'm not saying like it's, oh, you've got to have this, physical, passionate touching. Just you brushing her face with your hand, or, you touched her in some way, or she was thinking of that. And that would be enough to kind of bring that closed up energy out, if that makes sense. So it was the situation, not you. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. St. Michael, please help us to what I'm witnessing. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know about what you are witnessing? What does Archangel Michael want you to know? Card straight out. We've got energy healing work, okay? Just bear with me, I've just knocked my lace there. There we go. Energy healing work. Thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So what I'm feeling is whatever you are witnessing, Archangel Michael is sending energy to you and through you and sending healing to you. And this could also be something connected with work or some kind of work event or work person or something that you feel you're working on, or it may feel like a work in progress or whatever it is. But there is healing energy going to whatever it is that you are witnessing, or you're being guided to send healing energy to it. Okay, and that may be why you're experiencing it. So what else do you need to know about this? We've got butterfly. These other cards are coming out as well. So remember, the caterpillar thinks its life is over. At the exact moment it becomes a butterfly. Your life is not over. God is preparing your wings. Okay, the other message coming through is shield. Okay, I am your shield and I will protect you and keep you safe. So you may be shielded from whatever you've witnessed, protected from it. And also to know that changes happen because of certain things we experience, or whatever it is you're witnessing may be changing you in some way, or changing the person or the persons you've witnessed, or whatever it is. So you're being changed in some way, you're transforming. And also because you are a light worker, you are an energy healer. So that may also be helping you to connect with that kind of work, or connect with the energy in that way. Because when you witness something, you have a choice how you view it, and you can also send healing to it. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm watching, and this is a blast from the past, I'm watching Dawson's Creek at the moment on DVD. It's an oldie but a goodie. Okay, and the episode I watched yesterday, Joey got mugged, okay? And she got mugged, and this guy took all the money, a phone, and a coat, and it was snowing. Anyway, and she was trying to be as nice as she could. And as she went to walk away, a car hit this mugger. So it's like karma, this car came out of the blue and, knocked this mugger down, and he was like fighting for his life on the ground. So she rang an ambulance and she stayed with him the entire time. And then she went to the hospital and she was there when he died. She stayed with him. Now, she could have chose to walk away, but she was there. She was being kind in that way. And actually, as well, what happened was his family, his wife and daughter, actually came to the hospital as well. And the money that he'd stole, that she'd taken out, back from him when he was lying down on the ground before the ambulance come, she sneaked into the wife's pocket. So she didn't say, use this money. She put it in because she knew that they needed the money. She recognised, he was doing it for his family. Now, that doesn't justify mugging anyone. But the point I'm making is she had a choice. She witnessed something and she was a part of something. And what she did was choose to respond with love instead of reacting in fear. And I feel I need to share that story with you, and that will help in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Thank you for modding for me. And a really restless night. How was Mark? Any messages? So what's going on with Mark? I miss your touch and your love. So he's missing you. That's why you had a restless night or a sleepless night, because he was thinking about you, missing you. So you're both missing each other. And he's saying to you, you were so smart. You have me figured out. I love that. What a powerful message. You were so smart. You were so intelligent. You were so interested. And you have me all figured out. It's like he's saying, no one else gets it. No one else knows me, gets me, understands me, but you do. You have it all figured out. And I miss your touch and your voice and your love. So he's got you. I love that. What a beautiful card to come out. Okay, you have me all figured out. It's like, and what he's saying to you is, he sees you in such a powerful way, not just attracted to you physically, but like you're on top of your game. You just stand out from everyone because you're so smart. And you have him figured out. You see beyond the illusion of the mask he wears and the person he is and everything else. You see everything. I'm so smiling because it's just such a beautiful message to come out there. He's also saying this year, reunion, just let go. Look at this. You've got this year, reunion, let go. It's like it's coming this year. You know it is. You can feel it. You sense it. You just got to let go. You just got to let go. Because that reunion you're seeking this year, it's coming in. You know it is, you feel it, you sense it. Let's pull you an angel message. You're so smart, I love that, because you are. Archangel Metatron, I'm helping you to balance your chakra system. So it may assist you to do a chakra cleanse. Because, maybe your chakras are okay, but maybe his aren't. So you may need to do a double chakra cleanse, visualize you in a bubble and, together, or visualize, in Ghost where... Whoopi Goldberg lets Sam go into her body in a way, like he sits into her in a way. You can visualize Mark coming into you in that way and then doing a chakra cleanse, and I feel that will assist. And that may be another reason why you were not sleeping very well, or you had a restless night. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful message. We've got Micah, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message in 3D from DMP, we're in no contact. So what's the message? I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. So whatever you're in no contact for, it is working for you because he does want a commitment. He sees you as endgame. So he's saying, I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. So in other words, he's saying, I am going to marry you when the time is right. We will be in a commitment when the time is right. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying, yeah, he's releasing drama, so he's processing. So in no contact, it's processing, remember. It's not ghosting you or ignoring you. It's processing the chaos. And your mirrors, you're going through the same things. So you will also be releasing your own drama in your own way, processing your own thoughts and feelings, going through the same things. So you may see mirrored numbers like 1221 or 1111 or 1331. So what's the guidance for you? So I feel like he's releasing whenever he needs to release, so he's able to put a ring on it. Yeah, so for you, be grateful for every day. Be grateful for this new day. This is a resurrection, remember. There's changes coming. Prepare for change. So you may be guided to clear clutter or get rid of the old to prepare for the new. Something is coming. And you may see 555. I hope that helps, okay? I just need to go to the bathroom. I've been on for 3 hours, and then I'm going to do Jane's donation. So Angela's going to look after the chat. My moderator's a minute. So I need to go the loo, okay? I'll be back in a moment, okay? Oh, I nearly dropped all my cards on the floor. Don't want to be doing that, do I? Okay, just have a drink. Oh, okay. I've just put water on my hair and I just got it all down my face. I was like, went like that with the water. It went everywhere then. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, so let me just see where I am in the chat. Okay, so we've got Jane. Thank you for the donation, honey. Jane says, feeling him so close in energy lately and lots of emotions. Any messages from the angels? So first of all, let's do you a gift of life card. So what's the message coming through? What gift are you being given right now? You've got the gift of serenity and the gift of risk. Now, what I feel first of all is he is preparing to take a risk. That's why you're feeling all these emotions. So I feel he wants to take a risk, and the angels are asking you to connect in the 5D right now, because when you connect with him through meditation or breath work, you can remind him it's safe for him to take a risk. It's safe for him to reach out. So I feel what you need to know is the reason you've been feeling his energy so closely and all these emotions is because he's preparing to come forward. So it says, be daring, allow yourself to experience new situations and develop new ideas with confidence and faith in your abilities. So I definitely feel he's finding the courage right now and the confidence to take a risk and take a leap. I'm seeing this like the Fool in the Tarot. And you're being asked to find peace in the moment, in the knowingness that all is well. And the reason you can sense him around you is because he's preparing to take this leap. So connect to the internal source of serenity within you, which means connect with him inside, okay? Allow yourself to breathe again, decrease in attention, and know that all is well. So all is well, he's going to take a leap of faith. So let's just see if we can clarify that with the tarot. So the card jumping out, yeah, it's coming in reverse. You've got the moon in reverse, which is the sun. Okay, so anything that's challenged you is turning around. So there's a lot of happiness ahead of you. So I feel the message you need to know is he's going to take a leap of faith. Can't give you a timeline because it could happen any time. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, they're giving me a little bit of fear there being released. So he's releasing fear. Guardian Angel, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I please have a card from the angels? Of course. So What's the message coming through for you? Look at this, the gift of friendship. And I love this because your messages, your name is guardian angel. And I feel the angels are your friends, your best friends as well. So messages, rekindle friendships and welcome new and empowering relationships into your life. This is a time to rebuild your circle of support. So you're being given the gift of friendship. Now, what I feel first of all is the relationship with yourself is getting better. So you're loving yourself more, respecting yourself more, valuing yourself more, giving to yourself more. And that's also turning things around. So you may be attracting in new friendships or people who are respecting and valuing you more. This can also be in love. So your person may be valuing you more, respecting you more. So I feel that definitely the way you are looking at yourself and treating yourself is teaching others how to treat and respect and love you. So you're being given an opportunity to have better relationships with people. And you may even rekindle past relationships too. So this could be a sign about reconnecting with your person or someone from the past coming back here. But also you have the gift of friendship from heaven. So you connect with your angels and your guides. Let's bring in a clarifier as well. Yeah, Archangel Azrael saying you'll be okay. So whatever it is you're going through, you'll be okay. Whatever you're dealing with, you'll be okay. And Archangel Azrael also connects you with the other side. So if you've lost a loved one, or maybe you're thinking about a loved one right now, you'll be okay. I also feel this is Jesus coming through to you on this day of Easter, on this day of rebirth and resurrection, saying you will be okay. And you'll rekindle anything you need to rekindle. You'll reconnect with anything you need to reconnect with, or who. And you'll bring the right people in. So you're rebuilding your circle of support right now. And you do have support. And I feel this is all happening between now and September. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Honey, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any guidance on my true divine masculine? Well, again, remember, you know yourself who that person is. So let's bring in a message from them to you. So your true divine masculine is saying union is close, you are almost there. So what you need to know is the guidance on your masculine is that your union is close. You will be in union. You may be seeing 11-11. So if you start seeing 11-11, that's your message that you're almost there. That's what you need to know. Okay, so union is close with this person that you believe or know inside is your true one. And you're almost there. So you're getting there. It won't be long. Things are shifting. So when you're seeing 11-11, you're saying, is it 11? Oh my goodness me, it is. Oh my goodness me, it is. We've got angel bumps. It is. It is 11-11. Let me show you. It's 11-11. Look at that. Wow. I mean, you couldn't get a more powerful sign than that, could you? The angels blow my mind. So 11-11 in the UK is your sign today at 11-11 that union is close and you're almost there. Couldn't get a better sign than that. Wow. I hope that helps. So this is why I love what I do. It just blows my mind constantly. Minnie, thank you for the donation. Message from DM. Will he ever confess his feelings or ever be in union together? Have faith in the love, okay? That's a huge sign for everyone who was watching then. 11-11 for that card to come out. Every single one who witnessed that has just received a sign about union there. So what's the message for you, Minnie? Will he ever confess his feelings or will you be in union? He's saying, Luke, I'm on a spiritual journey. So you're being asked, you've got to let go of the when and all of this because you're on a spiritual journey. You can't force him to open up. You can't force things forward. You have to surrender. So your lesson right now is to surrender. Surrender to how he's going to approach you, when he's going to approach you, when it's going to happen, all of that. That's what you're learning, to let go. And I know it's hard. It can be very hard on this journey and frustrating, but we have to surrender. It's a spiritual journey. So your twin is saying to you, I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. So he's saying, you've awakened me. You've awakened all these feelings in me. You've awakened things in me that I never knew existed could be inside of me. So you've got to have faith in this love right now. So the angels are saying to you, it's a spiritual journey. It can't be rushed. It can't be forced. It's about faith. It's about knowingness. It's about trusting in the divine. So you've got 3D as illusion, look past the ego. The ego is saying, I need it now. Or I want things to happen now. Or I want him to tell me this. Or I need him to show me this. And it's all ego. It's illusion. The ego edges all the goodness out that you are focusing on, all the good. So focus on the good, look past the ego. It's about the spiritual union, the inner union, just as much as the physical outer union. So focus on that right now. So your twin has been very real with you, saying, look, I'm on a spiritual journey. How long is a piece of string? It will happen when it happens. And you have to have faith in your union. Okay, so you got the Page of Cups. He will open up to you. He will give equally to you at the right time and come forward to you, even if it feels blocked or stuck right now. Block or stuck. I feel from the new moon things are going to move forward. Regarding union, it's about you finding faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Jennifer's current feelings towards me, please. So what's the current feelings? I'm addicted to your love and attention. So she does want your love and attention. And the reason, again, why you may not be physically together is because she's learning to give that love and attention to herself. Just like you're learning to give it to yourself, because love and happiness is an inside job. She's saying, I'm at crossroads. So she's working out what to do. What do I do? Okay, so she's at crossroads right now. What does she do? What path does she take? What does she need to face and change in her life? And she's saying, the pain during separation grows me, and it hurts her, but it grows her. So she is feeling the pain of not being physically with you. Okay, she's learning right now, just like you are, to fill up her own cup. And she's at crossroads. Okay, and I'm sure I've already answered a question for you as well. Okay, which is about healing hands or something like that, or you having a healing touch or something like that. Okay, so let's bring in a tarot card. How does she feel towards you currently? She's growing up spiritually and she doesn't want to miss out on you. She's afraid of missing an opportunity with you. She doesn't want to miss out on you. She's missing you, but she doesn't want to miss out. And she may feel left out as well. So I definitely feel that she's working through her own spiritual things right now. And the message for you is you're not going to miss out on this love. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I get any message from my DM, Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want to say to you today? What does Mohammed want to say? Karmic partner interference. So there could be a third party or a friend or a family member in the way here. Someone interfering in some way, giving bad advice or getting in the head in some way. But it won't affect things, okay? I miss your touch and your love, and that's what they feel in their heart chakra. So your person is going through a heart chakra activation. Okay, so this could be palpitations, it could be the heart speeding up. And what you're being reminded is you're learning right now to practice detachment, to focus on loving yourself unconditionally, which will in turn assist Mohammed to do the same, because he may need to detach from something he's attached to. And this could be connected with the interference, listening to people, being involved with someone else, whatever it is, because he has a lack of self-love and compassion, so he needs to choose himself. So I feel the big message coming through here is he's still learning right now how to choose himself. And that's why he may not be giving to you the way you want him to, because he isn't yet giving it to himself. So as soon as he starts giving it to himself and choosing himself, that's when he comes to you and he's able to give to you. So he only seems to be ignoring you or not around you because he's ignoring the self. And this is a big realization I've had on my journey lately. Okay, that because, I've gone into my own pain about why isn't he doing this, this, and this. And it's because he isn't giving it to himself. Okay, so understand that. If the masculine isn't loving you, it's because they're not loving themselves. If the masculine isn't there for you, it's because they're not there for themselves. If the masculine is avoiding you, it's because they're avoiding themselves. So you have to remember it's all about their own inner wounds. And you are one after all. So you have to learn the art of compassion and self-love and operating in the fruit of the spirit. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation. Any messages for my brother, the court jester, needs to hear? Meow to you. So for the court jester, welcome, honey. I have seen you in the house and it's great to have you here. What's the gift coming to you for Easter? What's the gift coming to you? The gift of openness. Open yourself up to new people and situations. Challenge yourself with new experiences. Believe anything is possible. So the first message is believe. Believe and then you receive. So when you ask for it and you believe in it, you receive. So you may be seeing 1111. You may be seeing 111. You may be seeing 1313. And that's the 13 number on the card because I feel luck is on your side right now. And so you may see ladybugs, because I feel you are being given an opportunity to move towards something new. Now, this could be a new job or a new project or goal, or maybe a new home, or something new is coming in that you can experience. And that new experience may lead you to new people or new skills or new things to do. So I feel like there's a whole new avenue of doors opening up for you with a new way of being. Now, I'm not saying this is about a new lover. Maybe you are trying to manifest new love, but I feel this is more about a situation or situations that are going to bring new people into your life. Because I can see you in a social environment, spending time with people. So that's what's coming in for you. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got be kind to yourself. So Jesus is coming through today on this resurrection day, saying just be kind to yourself. And Archangel Michael is saying, I'm protecting you. So whatever changes you make, whatever you decide to do, whatever this door is that's going to open for you, you are protected and you are safe. And you must be kind to yourself by doing what's right for you. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, thank you so much for donating, honey. This one is for Sam. See the question below. Thank you so much. So where's Sam? Sam. Question below. You say that, but can I see? No. Can anyone please let me know what Sam's question is? I can't see it, okay? I'm looking for it, but I can't see it. Can anyone please let me know in the chat what Sam's question is? Because I can't see it, okay? I did it in my name. Yeah, you've donated for Sam. I can't see a question though. You put Sam, pop your question here so Liz can see it, but I can't see it. So if anyone can let me know what Sam, just gives me an excuse to have a drink. If anyone can see Sam's question. So I can't see it, okay? If I can't see, I might go on to another donation and come back to it. Otherwise, I'm just wasting time. Oh, here we go, Sam. A message from Sorry, start again, Liz. This is for Sam. A message from and is he concerned about his daughter's education? Oh, night, Stephanie. Sleep well, honey. Sweet dreams. So the message from and is he concerned about his daughter's education? So we've got reach out and pray. So I feel what this message is here, that he has been praying for his daughter's education. So yes, he's concerned about it because it's his daughter. So he's praying about it. He's asking for help. In his own way, he may not even realise he's reaching out in prayer, but he is. So he's definitely praying about this in his own way, and that's bringing in assistance, okay? So I do feel that he is, it's a good thing, I'm feeling. I mean, he may be worried about certain things, but I feel he's asking the right way. So there's prayers being heard there. There is assistance there. And remember that, his daughter's education is really also about his daughter's soul growth. So there'll be growth there as well. So I definitely do feel that he's praying about this. And the message here as well is, if he's also praying that you reach out. So I feel, and this will resonate with you if you watch the weekend readings, because at the weekend, next weekend I'm talking about, I connect with, it's so strong. I recorded him yesterday. So strange as well, the messages that came up about them manifesting the feminine reaching out to the masculine. Like the masculines are praying that the feminines reach out. And I talk about, it doesn't mean you should, but that's what they are trying to manifest, because then it makes it a bit easier for that. But I feel that he is praying right now as well that you reach out to him. So he's hoping you message him or ask him how he is. Maybe you are in contact, or you've been thinking about reaching out. So and maybe you've been praying that he reaches out to you. So I feel that the universe is trying to get you back into contact here. So what else does he want to say to you? Yeah, and this is what you need to know, okay? Because he's praying and he's asking for help. I feel he's understanding things more in a spiritual way. The angels are reminding you that you're here for a mission. You are here for a purpose. It's more than your 3D selves can even understand. It says, bring your focus onto service and assist the collective in the grand shift. So, and again, that's about education and learning, and like she has some kind of mission to do in her own life, bringing a focus onto education and service. So I feel the message here is you have a mission together. And that's what I need to share with you. There's something here about him praying for reaching out, praying for communication between you. But I feel there's a mission. And obviously remember that he is a part of his daughter's journey for a reason. It's to do with mission, to do with the bigger picture. That's what I need to share with you, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Things haven't been getting rough with the karmic. He knows I don't want to be with him. So you're saying things haven't been getting rough with he karmic, you've put. He knows I don't want to be with him. May I please have a message on the situation, and may I have a message from my twin? I think you're talking about your karmic. Things that haven't been getting rough with he karmic. He knows I don't want to be with him. So I feel like what you're saying to me here is your karmic knows that you don't want to be with him, but things haven't been getting rough. So in other words, things are comfortable. Is that what you mean? Things are comfortable between the two of you, but you know you don't want to be with him, and he knows it too. May I please have a message on the situation, and may I have a message from my twin? So I feel the way you've worded it is a bit odd, but I think what you're trying to say is that your karmic partner knows that you don't want to be with him, and you know that you don't want to be with him. So really the guidance there is, so what's keeping you there? Okay, it's like you know now something needs to change, something has to change. And obviously it can be comfortable in a comfort zone, and that can be scary, but you also know to be able to pursue your twin in a real way, you can't be with a karmic partner, regardless of what's going on with your twin. It doesn't matter. So you've got to look at it this way first of all and think, okay, what do I want for my life? Am I happy here? And you're not happy because you're thinking about someone else. You're desiring someone else. No, they have. Okay, so see this from his perspective then. So no, they have. He's got a karmic partner then. So are you single then? And he's got a karmic partner? Because I'm still getting the same message. I just need to know how to channel it. It was okay, so is he in the relationship and you're single? Is that what's going on? Just tell me, then I know how to channel the message, because I know what I want to say. It's just how I can word it. Okay, so it was autocorrect. Obviously, it's amazing how these things come in. So a message from your twin. So is your twin in a karmic situation? Okay, I'm just waiting for you to confirm this. So then I know, because otherwise I'll just say what I was going to say. Okay, because it's the same message, it's just reversed. Autocorrect, interesting, it's like mirrored. Okay, so this is the message anyway. Whomever is in the karmic situation is aware that something needs to change to pursue the connection with the counterpart. He has real anger issues and it's gotten badly. Okay, you need to tell me, who is the one in the relationship? Who's in the relationship? Okay. Who's in a relationship? Who? Okay, is it you in a relationship or is it him in a relationship? You're masculine, or are you both in relationships? Who's in the relationship? Me. Okay. So it makes sense why it's come through. So what you're saying is, you're saying things have been getting rough then? You're saying things have been getting rough with the karmic? He knows I don't want to be with him. Is that what you're trying to say? Because it really doesn't matter whether it's been rough or not. The point is, okay, thank you. So it doesn't really matter whether it's rough or not. I mean, obviously it does, because it's making you want to leave more. But the point I'm making is, to pursue this connection with your counterpart, you've got to be free. So this is just another way it's showing you that you need to be free, regardless of what's going on with your twin. So it doesn't matter whether your twin's single, in a relationship, it doesn't matter. Whether you think, oh, well, I've got to wait for my twin for this and this. It doesn't matter. You know you love someone else and you desire someone else and you aren't happy where you are. Not just because of the way he's been, but because it isn't right. It isn't right. And you're saying, he's waiting on me. Wow, so your twin's waiting on you. There you go. So you know where you belong. So if you're afraid to leave because you don't know your karmic partner's going to be, you've got to call on your angels for protection. Because you'll be protected, you'll be shielded. You'll be shielded as you make this choice for you, because choosing you is choosing your twin. Okay, so you're choosing yourself. You've got to choose yourself right now. And that's what I'm getting coming through. So regardless of whether it's comfortable there or not, or whatever the reason is you've been staying, whether it's for kids or whatever it is, you know you deserve more and you deserve to be happy. And this is all pushing you towards making this decision. The wood snake, remember, is clearing all the things away that need to go in 2025. So it wouldn't really matter if he was being the nicest person in the world. You're still not where you're meant to be. This is just a way the universe is forcing you to make that decision. And you know where you belong. And it isn't just about being with your twin. It's about doing it for yourself. Even if you left and your twin was with someone else, it doesn't matter. It's about you choosing you. You are not happy where you are. So you've got to make a decision. And that's the guidance that comes through, okay? And look at this. Archangel Uriel is lighting the way. He's guiding you. He's giving you the way forward. He's saying, allow yourself to feel the truth. The truth is what you feel. It's not what you know in your head. Even though in your head you know it's time to leave, you feel it. You know this is the truth. You know you've got to leave. So you need to leave. Doesn't matter what your karmic partner ends up doing or not doing. You've got to do this for you. So allow yourself to feel the truth, and that will help you to make the right decision. And I feel you know what you need to do. And let's see what your truth is saying to you. Your truth. Well, your truth, your divine masculine. Here's your truth. Thank you. The angel's saying there is your truth. Your divine masculine is your truth. I'm going to put a ring on it when the time is right. Your twin wants to marry you. So if you get out of what you're in and free yourself up, you're going to end up married to your person. The one who is your truth. I love your swag. You were the whole package. He loves everything about you. You're the one, okay? And he's saying, I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. So in other words, what he's saying is, you trigger me because with you, I can't get my own way. He wants you so badly, it drives him nuts. Drives him round the bend. Okay, and he wants you. And I feel he wants you in his place as well. Or he wants you in a house. It's about moving in together. So I feel that if you make that decision, everything's just going to fall into place for you. Honestly, please do it. Please do it, okay? Can I get a general message from Daniel? I think I'm going to do that to somebody else, I think. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at Crystal there. Let me do you, Crystal, because I've just grabbed your question out there. But just do it, honestly. Take it from someone who knows what it's like to be on the other end of waiting for your twin to leave something. Just do it. It's only fear that's in the way. I just want to pull that question out of the chat there. General message from Daniel. Okay, because I am still on donations, but Crystal's got my attention there. So I've just read for Crystal Jacobs. And now I've got Crystal coming through from Daniel. Daniel's saying, I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so badly. So I feel there's going to be an interaction soon. He wants to see you very badly. And it's driving him crazy that he can't. So I feel he is going to come to you or, contact you or ask to meet up in some way. Or even be around where you are. But he wants you, okay? So you're going to be connecting soon. Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. Happy Sunday, sunshine. P reached out to me again. I want to know his true 3D feelings and intentions. Is he missing me? Any messages he wants to give me? Well, first of all, of course he's missing you because he reached out to you. I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know. So again, you're learning here to heal your doubt about what he feels about you. So what he's saying is, I run from love because I don't think I deserve it. So anytime he pulls back or he seems to run from you, it's only because he thinks that he isn't good enough for you. Or that he doesn't deserve the love. He said, I'm sorry I hurt you so many times. And he's apologising for the times he's done that. When he's pulled away, when he hasn't really meant to. He said, I will always love you. So he does love you and he will always love you. And he knows that deep inside himself. And that's why he can't stay away from you. And he said, I want to please you in all ways. So his intention is to please you in all ways. But he doesn't know how to because he's insecure. And he said, I feel insecure about my body, my mind and spirit. So he also worries about in the bedroom because he wants to please you in all ways, including in the bedroom. And he feels insecure about his body as well. I hope that helps. So we say, look at this, you're incredibly sexy. I can't stop imagining all the things I want to do to you. So again, I definitely feel this is about in pleasing you in the bedroom as well. But he has insecurities around that. It's like he wants you to know that you're the best he's ever had, and you're the one he wants in his life. So I want to do you a general message here. Yeah, you've got self-healing and opportunity. So this is an opportunity for self-healing, this whole situation. So you can heal yourself, he can heal himself. So it says you've been given the opportunity to widen your eyes to new horizons in your life, to open new doors, to welcome the opportunities and the connections that you are ready to experience. So I feel you're both ready to experience this love. It's just allowing yourself to be able to be healed within each other, because I feel he wants you so badly right now. You bring healing into him. So connect to your natural ability to self-heal. Be attuned to your inner wisdom and set a new path for your mental, emotional, and physical healing. So I feel that the opportunity is coming in for you to be together. You've just got to have faith in divine timing right now, because there is a lot of healing taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Just seeing where I am in the chat, so I'm not too far behind now. So we've got Jazzy S, thank you for the donation. Will I marry M? Okay, will you marry M? Will you marry M? The angel's saying focus on building the relationship. Focus on building a relationship into something magical instead of just focusing on marriage. Now, you've got, this is a powerful reading here, because I feel you both want the same thing. So you're moving in the right direction. You're on the same page. You want the same thing. He is focused on doing it right. It's just the ego gets in the way. And what I feel that M is working on finances or bringing in some kind of financial security first. So I feel to get married to this person, there needs to be some kind of financial stability. And that's what I feel this person is working on. So working on thinking about money. How can I gain more money? How can I provide? Or how can I bring a stable life in? That's what this person thinks about more than like a marriage. This person wants to be able to, create a stable environment for the relationship to thrive. And the ego gets in the way. So the ego can bring in fears about money or other things. But I feel that's what this person is focused on. Being able to provide a solid foundation. And maybe that gets your back up at times, because it may seem like this person is quiet or distant or cold. And it isn't that. They're just focused on doing this the right way. So the guidance from the angels is that you are safe. So understand that right now you are safe in this connection, and trust in the power of divine timing in your life. So if you want to be married to this person, it will happen at the right time. However, I feel right now it's more about building the foundation for the love and the relationship, more than the marriage itself. Yes, he's focused on money. Yeah, don't let that trigger you, because he's doing it to build a foundation. He's doing it because he wants to create for you in this life and have this with you. It's just the ego gets in the way, and I feel your ego can get in the way because you perhaps want to talk about commitment or the future or emotions or other things, and he seems to be distant. But I do feel that it's heading in that direction. Something could well shift around July as well. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just move my my hair. This is a new style I'm wearing. That's why I'm testing it out today. That's why it keeps going in my face. I need some spray on it, I think. But it's lovely. Really pretty. I love the colour on this as well. Let me know what you think of this one. I've had people giving me compliments on this one through the day. So it is nice. Okay, we've got CeCe, thank you for the donation. Where's your question? Okay, so now again, earlier you received your answer. And now you're asking more questions. So again, remember, you've got the guidance coming through to trust the process of your journey. Okay, so CeCe says, hi Liz, guidance on my career and creativity, finance and healing. Something I should pay attention, seeing all these different angel numbers. What's Jake been up to after I wrote letters not sent to him? Thank you. Well, first of all, I've answered your question. I pulled you a card from Jake and I pulled you a card from the angels, and I feel that you don't need any further guidance. Doesn't mean being nasty or not trying to answer your question. I'm saying it for your higher good. All the answers are within you. You've got to start trusting more in your own intuition and the guidance you're receiving, okay? So what do you need to know about creativity, finances and healing? The gift of consideration. Now, again, this is something you're learning. You're learning through everything you're going through to be able to be considerate of other people's journeys and what they are experiencing and going through. So it says, moderately examine your future with intellect and emotional clarity. Reconsider your options before taking the next step. So in other words, before you rush into anything, observe. And also manifest, think about what you want to create in your life and take a moment to pause before you react to anything. So examine your future. This is again about going with the flow and trusting the journey and seeing the bigger picture and observing things in a higher way. So you're being given right now the gift of consideration, so you can consider what you want, and you can consider other people's energies and why they're doing what they're doing. Okay, and what Jake been up to after I wrote letters, he's considering things about the future. He's thinking about the future. He's thinking about what to do before he takes the next steps. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, and I feel the rest of it is through your other guidance, okay? Nina, thank you for the donation. Happy Easter. Any messages for me from D or the angels? Thank you. Have a blessed day. And you, honey. So, and that means I'm at the top of the chat there. So he's saying, I didn't know, and this is a past tense, I didn't know, which is in the past. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. Okay, so maybe he's close to his family, or there's some issues with family or some differences between you. And he's thinking, I didn't know then if my family was going to accept you. And I feel right at this moment, he really doesn't care. You know, it's like, I don't care what people think anyway, but maybe this caused an issue in the past. He's saying, I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. So you may be sensing panic because he wants to re-establish communication or come back in. And he's feeling a sense of urgency to do this, okay? And he's saying, this isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. So messages, it's not over between you. You have unfinished business. He does intend to come back. And he's panicking a bit about it because it's been a long time, or he feels like it's been a long time. And it's like he's saying to you, the things that got in the way before no longer do. I don't care now about what people think. I'm going to do what I think and what I want, which is to be with you. So let's bring in another message here. What else is going on? We've got a new day. Be grateful for everything, because things can change like that, and that's what you're being reminded. So I feel that he really does want to come forward and tell you how he feels. Yeah, cultural difference. Well, there you go. It bothered him before, but now it doesn't. And he's missing you. He's miserable without you. Something could move forward here after the new moon. He's miserable. He's focusing on all the things that aren't in his life, and he wants you, which is in his life. But he's not focusing on that right now. It's going to be after the new moon. He's going to come forward after the new moon. Okay, so this is him showing this to you. Something big could be happening in May. But he's saying, what affected me before, I'm not letting it affect me now. It's been too long, I need to do something. So he's in the energy of panic. So if you start feeling anxious, that's why. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation. Who have you donated? I'll wait for you to come in with a question. I'm going to answer. Byron says, hi Liz, are there any messages from Alice and God to me today? Happy Easter to you and to you, honey. So what does Alice want you to know? I can't stop thinking about you, and I'm seeing the synchronicities. It's driving me insane. So I definitely feel that, she is thinking, this is mirrored. So you're thinking about her, she's thinking about you. You're seeing all the signs and the synchronicities, and she is too, and it's driving you both insane. So you're both feeling this pull to each other right now, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, intuition, telepathically communicating. You may see wolves because that's a huge sign of power there. Okay, and the full moon as well. Since the full moon, you may feel like you're going a bit crazy. Okay, so you are communicating telepathically. You're both seeing the signs. You're feeling the energy shift. And something is changing, okay? So what else do you need to know? We've got, things may still feel stuck, but you're being guided to surrender. She's making a choice. And remember, it's not a choice about you. It's about choosing herself, which leads to you. So, and things are going to speed up. I feel as soon as you move beyond April, things are going to move forward. So if things have been stuck between February and April, if you surrender and let go and have faith and breathe, things are going to move forward. Could be a big shift happening in May, okay? I hope that helps. Victor's donated for Rob there. Says, any messages for my brother Rob from Divine Realms and his beautiful twin? So let's bring in a gift for Rob. What does Rob need to know? Hi, Rob. So the gift for you coming through is the gift of abundance. So open yourself up to the infinite abundance within. Observe all that there is within you, which exists in the world infinitely. Be ready to receive all the wonderful surprises coming your way. So the message coming through for you from the divine realm is that there's abundance coming in. Be ready to receive all the wonderful surprises coming your way. And I feel one of those surprises will be Avery. Observe all that is there within you, which exists in the world infinitely. So you're being reminded you are an infinite being. You are connected with everything that was, is, and ever will be. So what does Avery want to say to you? He's saying to you, I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. So he's unhappy. He's not where he's meant to be. And he knows what he needs to change. And the card flying out, look at this. You are safe. Your journey is protected. You may be seeing rainbows. So you are protected as you move around your day and your life. And remember, until you're together, you're being protected. And we've got lucid, vivid dreams, connecting in dreams. So he's definitely having vivid dreams about you right now. And he's not happy where he is. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off. I've been on for nearly 4 hours. So I'm going to be live again. What day is it tomorrow? Monday. I'm going to be live tomorrow for Magical Monday. So I'm going to be live tomorrow. Let me just check. I've just had an email come through. Let me just make sure it's nothing to do with the live. Bear with me a second. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Sending you lots of love. If you can see me, happy Easter to you as well. It's an Easter message. So happy Easter to everyone, one and all. Remember, today is a day of resurrection. So see today as that. See it as a day where you can just start again and have a new beginning. And I'm also going to bring in a message for everyone to end it, okay? So I'm going to bring in the angel therapy cards, okay, for a message for everyone. So what's the message for everyone on this day? The message is, look at this. If you're watching right now and you're wondering if you're asking for help, if you're wanting guidance, if you're wanting to know, obviously you can click anywhere during the replay to receive an answer. But the angels are saying to you, have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So make sure you're asking for help today and it will be given. I hope this helps. Have a great day. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for my moderators for looking after the live. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to everyone who's been here. And if you haven't already, like I say, click that thumbs up button and hit somewhere in the replay and you receive an answer, something you need to know. And there is a really powerful, in fact, it's on now, a really powerful Easter message for everyone today about the dove. And it's really powerful because, as I said right at the beginning of the live, I'll tell you now, I moved my cupboard earlier and sometimes cards go behind the cupboard, and I moved the cupboard and this fell out and I was blown away because this is the message of this day, a dove. Couldn't get a more powerful sign coming through on Easter Day than seeing the dove. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.